Peterson's moderating in our Facebook chat, and our Twitch moderators too. All right, let's see here. Oh, I also want to see maybe some meteorologists might be posting about this recent news. Maybe. Capital Weather Gang says, if Dorian makes landfall in North Carolina as a Cat 3, it would be the first instance in more than 20 years. The most recent Cat 3 hurricane to make landfall in North Carolina is Fran in 1996. That's from Philip Klotzbach. Hey, thank you, John Moxley, for your support. I really appreciate it, John. Thank you. Here is weather change. Like, nice if they don't focus on up here. Out on Friday morning. Friday morning. That's not. I think the back on. Let's look at some of them. I forget about piles up because water can higher than area. You can have the water 5 to 8. Very, very
if anybody's here, I won't know it till you say something in chat. Oh, and Brad just did. Hey Brad, if you ain't doing anything, you can still come hang out with me in TeamSpeak, man.
Tropical.
We're listening to Steve Luckner's coverage of Hurricane Dorian. Apparently it just kicked back up to a Category 3. So, listen to that for a second. I'm going to jump on cam here in a moment once I'm prepared.
This is hours out with a new. Show you. I don't know where I've done this. So closer, going north, getting close to the South Carolina coast, then shifting to the northeast and going along the coast there. Looks like we'll see some version of that, maybe some variation as to where exactly on the coast, on or off the coast. All right, so that's the GFS. Let's look at
I hope you guys can hear that.
model.
Hey Jason, I saw you jump in, buddy. How you doing, man?
Oh, that was this was a while ago. This is a little old. I think they'll be doing another one tonight. But same kind of deal. How about has the German model run? Oh, here's the nighttime run of the German model. Okay, so Hurricane is down there.
Hounded. Sorry, I'm probably. Hey, dude, I'm probably blowing you guys out compared to Luckner here. Sorry.
Really close, and maybe makes landfall right there. I mean, that looks pretty similar to the National Hurricane Center track. National Hurricane Center has it making landfall over the Outer Banks of North Carolina. That looks similar.
The WSLI guy used their model, their future cast or whatever they call it, to try to
WRF model.
run the models on it, and it pretty much predicted what everybody else's was too.
It's
Back up to category 3 though, so hopefully we don't get that bad. My volume is too low, or was Lookner too low? Let me look. I mean, I can blow you guys out. I don't want to blow you guys out. We're supposed to be cool. Get off Lookner stuff. We'll get another volume check from Jason Gentry. Hey buddy, how's it sound? Does it sound like I'm in your ear? I'm gonna boot up some Rocket League. Rocket League. Holy crap. Let me find it. I'm hanging on you. I'm waiting on your word, Gentry. Am I still too low? Just like your comment if I'm too low. And anybody watching that knows how to get in here is welcome to join in on TeamSpeak. Rocket League. Let me check mine. I'm not gonna do one thing. Let me try it. Alright, I kicked up my gain a little bit. But, I think I got everything cranked all the way up, man. I'm almost clipping. But I will get all up in your ear hole if that's what it takes. And I am literally playing to you. You lost video. I'm kicking out at 6,000 kilobits per second. Things look good. Oh, well that's because I flipped back over to here. I'm back now. Hi. I was getting this all set up. Try to expose my accounts as little as possible. I do a terrible job at it, so it's good nobody watches this stuff because I expose my accounts like all the time. Like you could see all the tabs I got up, all the porn I'm watching. Yeah, I think I got it cranked, man. I want to hear it on YouTube. It's the fastest. See all the tabs I got up, all the porn I'm watching. Yeah, I think I got it cranked, man. I want to hear it on. And check. That's how loud it is. And that's coming back through me. And I've got Chrome kicked down to 25%. And check, that's how loud it is. And that, I don't know, I'm getting it pretty good, man. I guess I could try pulling it up on my phone, see what we get. Do I need just to keep cranking it up? Is it your hearing aid? Turn it up a little. You got your headphones on the wrong way? Make sure they're this way. Oh, just stabbed myself with a straw. So I'm gonna try to do some Rocket League tonight. Brad has already bowed out. And my best buddy Arrow was rocking a party. We were over there tonight, so nice to invite us. Skip, Lisa, and I attended. It was fun. Stay close to the microphone. I mean, I can see my levels, like that's close to clipping everything out. That was actually max. The out that I said was as max everything gets. I can do no more than that. Cranking. I don't know. You're gonna need a second opinion. 'Cause man, I mean, let me. They don't give me a volume option on any of these. Let me see. I'm messing with stuff. Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, my bitrate is murdering it. Messing with stuff. Hold on. I'm sorry. Yeah, Gentry, it's you, dude. All right, hold on. Check this out. Cause like, listen how loud this is. My bitrate is murdering it. Let me see if you guys even hear that at all. Yeah, Gentry, it's you, dude. Okay, right, hold on. Check this out. Cause like, listen how loud this is. My bitrate is murdering. Okay, you heard the guy. All right, so that's how loud that is, and that's where I'm sending it out to. And I currently have. That was a mistake. I don't know what you guys see. Probably my desktop. Nope, this thing. I have Chrome set at like 25%, so that's all it's got, Cotton. I'm giving her all she's got. Wrestling? Yeah, I know. Remember we were gonna try that, man, but this is the format it has to be done in. I know you didn't like that because you're afraid of being on camera. You look great in the video. Did you see the Doom video? You look great in it, man. I don't know if you watched the whole thing, but I included you and Skip's failed little knuckle bump. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna keep saying it because Skip jumped on me. If you don't chat and I don't respond to you, I don't know you're here. I ain't ignoring nobody. But yeah, this mic's really badass, man. It's the Samsung G-Track Pro. I highly recommend it, and I recommend this boom thing too. It's pretty badass. Keeps everything out of my way, and I got a really badass pop filter too, so I ain't plosioning in everybody's ears. Purple Paul opinion. That's a Purple Paul opinion. That's what I use whenever I'm trying to test the pop filter. But this thing is awesome because I'm a I have terrible etiquette with the microphone, so I kick it off to the side like that. Yeah, you should check it out, man. It's on my YouTube channel. And by the way, I'm also simulcasting this on YouTube because it seems like the YouTube is a little bit more current. Like I'm looking at both of them right now, and like I can see my hands all flaring around and stuff, and I'm waiting on Facebook to get there. So you guys are like way behind on Facebook versus on YouTube. I don't know if you have my YouTube link. I'll post it. Let me see if I can edit this thing and add it. Edit video. How do you edit a video? Wow, Facebook's added some really neat features. Okay, so I'm gonna add the link to the Facebook, to the YouTube. The YouTube link on Facebook, I just changed the actual post itself. And so that's the link up there to my YouTube channel, or to this the stream I'm doing on YouTube. I don't think anybody's in there. Maybe I just can't tell. Somebody's watching. I guess it's me. But yeah, you should totally check out the video, man. I got you in there. You look good on video. But I don't know. Here, all right. So I'll make a proposal to you on your wrestling video. First off, you got to pick up a camera and a mic because it's really easy to do. And I'll do it with you. But I don't like wrestling. I mean, I'll do it with you because I mean, I can co-host damn near anything. But I'm not a huge wrestling fan. But maybe that's what a chat, maybe that's what a video like you just needs. Dude, ouch. You hit me in the feels, Colin. Right in the feels, buddy. I'm getting better at Rocket League. I took a long time off from it, though. I was doing a lot of other stuff, like the animations and closing my shop. But, I'm trying to get better at it. I'm actually in training now. Look, I'm in training now. And you guys wouldn't like the way I play Fallout. Nobody would like the way I play Fallout. And I'm not even sure. I think the way I play Fallout's against the terms and conditions. 'Cause I ain't struggling. I want the story. Well, I used to want the story. Jesus, I could rag on Fallout 76 for a while. Okay, testing 12-12. 12-12. Hey, Colin, is it loud enough for you, dude? Do I sound good on your side? There has been a question to the volume, and that's why I'm all up in the mic, like I'm trying to get intimate with it. Come on, man. This is like the first time I've ever played video games, so try to take it easy on me. Colin, I'm counting on you, buddy. Oh, okay, cool. You can hear it. Sweet. Thanks, Jason. Ah, you suck. Hey, did anybody see SIU's numbers today and how they presented them? Colin, are you keeping up to date at all with like what's going on at SIU? The numbers came out today. I know you are, Jason. I know you had to see today's numbers. I love how they tried to paint them. The drop was less than it was last time. Wait a minute. What do you mean less than it was last time? This right here is why I don't get paid the big bucks. Play some so I can compare your voice to game. Yeah, okay, cool. Colin, you could, like, I don't know, totally get off your happy ass and play with me. I'm just saying. You got singing to do? Come on, buddy. Come in here. Oh, I was going to score that one. If I hadn't taken your advice, I would have scored that one. And then I could edit this all down to a montage where I did it on my first try. That's the goal, man. That's the dream. If anybody's in here, say hi in chat or I don't see you. Teammates? Nope. Would you say SIU is still higher? I'm sure. Yeah, SIUE. They went up. You know, I didn't even see the numbers. Trust me, I don't think anybody's lining up to get those numbers because they get it done over there. Oh, okay. Well, if you got to go to bed, man, I get that. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me. Hang out as long as you can, dude. It adds to the algorithm. And like the video, and you're already subscribed. I saw that. I appreciate it, dude. I really do. Oh, team blue guys, you blue guys. Okay, so apparently we did enough losing the other night that the algorithm or the MMR is reset. I'm still waiting to hear how my audio sounds compared to the game too, Colin. I have to watch it all. Like, what are we talking? Can you get me like I don't want all the pomp and circumstance. Can you, like, how much work are you willing to put into this? Like, answer me that. Like, am I coming in as like a hired gun that's seen it and is gonna make funny comments and be charismatic and whimsically entertaining and whatnot, or like, am I writing scripts and shit too? No. Oh, thank you. I'm pretty loud. Yeah, I've actually got the game turned down pretty low. I want to be up in your ear hole. I want to be able to do the Paul Harvey thing. So God made a farmer. Someone did get up rise early with the sheep. Go to bed. Do it again tomorrow. So God made a farmer. Plenty loud. Okay, I actually thought you said pretty. I moved my chat because I was getting harassed for possibly not reading it, so now it's taken over primary. So if my audio cuts out, somebody's got to tell me. Hey, did you guys get the notification on Facebook for that going live? Because I kind of jacked it up, and sometimes when you do that, you don't get the notification. It's also nice to know how many people don't show up when they get the notification. Doing this for y'all. Kidding, I do it for me. Doing it for me. I got me a like. Thank you. Let's hit that old like spike. Oh, well, with our powers combined, neither one of us had the proper angle on that. Hey, let's move it over here. Let's move it over there. Let's try to put it in the goal. Dang it, come on. Oh, nice shot. Well done. Good job. Goal. Try to sound good for y'all. So I had someone tell me I had high production values on my streams. I'm like, that's great. I'm sure the 3 people that were here loved it. It's not. It's just a carryover. It's like once you've done this all for something, it's easier to do it for the next thing. Dang it. Why did I do that? By the way, I have a hard case of the dumb, so there'll be a lot of that popping up too. You'll see opportunities better players would have taken advantage of, maybe capitalized on. I'm not going to do those things. I'm here to make other people feel better about themselves. Hello, that was pretty good. Anybody see that? Oh, good night, Colin. I appreciate you hanging out, dude. I really do. And whenever you get some free time, dude, holler at me, man. I'd love to have you in TeamSpeak. Get on with me, play around, and all that. Miss you, buddy. No, wreck this guy. Dude, I was taking care of the guy. You get the ball. It's alright. We're losing by 3. Good night, Colin. I appreciate you, man. You want to help support me. I don't know anything about Rocket Jason, are you on your PC or are you on your phone? What are you doing? Holy crap. Oh, no. Mistakes were made. Capitalizations were made. And this is where we're at now. On a wrestling site. Site? You mean like a channel? I'll tell you what, man. You set up the channel, do the YouTube thing, set you up an account. Do what I don't even know anymore what to do. Set it up, man, and like send me the things you want to watch. Get yourself a good microphone. Don't try doing it on a headset or anything silly like that. And I'll show you how me and Errol set up for this thing, like whenever we're doing the videos. I don't know if you've even seen any of the videos, like the e-cigarette one and whatnot. Dang it. On Grimy Politics phone, you're on a phone, you're gonna have to need a PC for like getting in and chatting and stuff. But if you get on your PC, or if you want to buy the app for TeamSpeak, that's what we use. I know all the kids use dang it, I know all the kids use Discord, but finally come up with an answer to why we don't that's indisputable. When you tell people you use TeamSpeak, they're not as eager to get in there and chat with you. That's my response to that. There's a bar to entry. Banana? No. Squash. You're old and don't know how to do this shit. I figured it all out, man. I'll tell you what, we for Grimy Politics. Hold up. Get in there. Oh, come on. Oh, nice shot. Picked it up. This dude was my shortcoming. Hey, Skip, I see you. Everybody say hi to Skip on YouTube. Skip is watching. I see you. I feel your presence, brother. But yeah, I've told a couple of people like all the shit we do to get the live stream and to do the videos and whatnot. We use like Google Hangouts and Zoom and oh, I wanted it too much. And so we use a bunch of others to make it look like we're together, we're chatting together. It all works out pretty good. Technology, man. We live in a miraculous time. Woo! I'm gonna pretend I'm on the orange team. That's me on the left. I'm Randy. Woo! Randy. But yeah, we use a couple different technologies and stuff. But start up the channel. Send me stuff that your best bet is to get me interested in it, and you need to send me stuff that makes me interested in it. So show me what makes you so excited about it, but you have to, I have to be able to reserve the right to just like giggle when shit happens and roll with it. But I will totally help you do it, dude, and I will be respectful. Skip taught me a lesson today about being respectful. Fucking ass. But no, like, you know, it's great. I'll do it with you. I know you're passionate about it. It's dumbfounding to me, but I do watch NASCAR, so... But yeah, so... Yeah, a lot of my time's getting eaten up, dude, and I do have to start working. My strongest ambition is to get in over at IPG and start working the crazy hours, making decent money like Skip does. That's my hopes. I just want to help somebody else make money now. I'm all stacked up on failures. I'm good. I'm just gonna help somebody else that's got it together. I'm beaten and broken, done. Where do I clock in at? Can I make pretty stuff or strong stuff? Stuff that does stuff. Help America. Do America stuff. Oh, well. I'm just gonna wait here. Sometimes that shit works out on its own, you know? You don't even have to get involved. Nope. Wow, they triple committed to that. I was putting the pressure on like I'm supposed to. Hey, what's up? What's up, brother? If you want respect, you have to give respect. Yeah, I know. GCW, Invisible Man versus Invisible Stan. What's that, Gentry? You gotta help me out, dude. You gotta help me, buddy. Oh, AEW stuff. I'm guessing this is all like different. Do they call themselves like sororities? Like what's the deal? Like the different branches? like the WWF, stuff like that. And hi Earl, I saw your brother. I see you, man. Thank you so much for inviting us. I had a blast. I think we stayed about the appropriate amount of time. I'm glad we were able to get everything together. I hope nobody thought we bailed on them because we bailed on them. But I wasn't alone. No, we had a great time, man. It was awesome. Appreciated it. It's awesome to see the kids. I do want to talk about the kids. Can I talk about the kids? Is it just you in here, Earl? Like, you don't have me playing in, like, the living room or anything crazy like that, right? Brands. Okay, I got you, Gentry. They're different brands. Okay. I can handle that. Like, tell me something you'd want to talk about. I'm trying to keep different lines of thought, different tracks of conversation going in here at different times. Waiting on Errol to chime in if he's gonna. I mean Thomas Aries. Hey, and E, if you just want to hop on, dude, on, like, PlayStation and jump in with me, I'm down with that. I'm okay with that. One, if you're watching, Brad. Oh, I screwed that up. I might, wait a minute. I might need to quit this. I ain't been watching nobody. We're gonna let that roll across. There we go. Get it. Oh, dang. Go. I am not helping, by the way. Orange Cassidy. Okay, yeah, I saw that. Okay, what is Orange Cassidy? Me? I'll take it. Oh, no, I won't, because I got the dumbs. Alright, this guy is off keyboard. I'm gonna leave this for right now. You still here, Skip? I'm gonna look up this Orange Cassidy. Hit up all my Facebook notifications. Yeah, but as far as time, dude, like I was saying, thanks, Skip, that is going to become a premium. My goal is to get back and start working a shit ton of hours, trying to make some money, and me and Errol got the grimy politics thing going, and I mean, I will do that too. I'm looking up this Orange Cassidy thing. It's got a Twitter account. Only the worst people have Twitter accounts. I have 3 or 4. 3 or 4. An unverified account on Twitter. Comedy angled to it. Okay, that's what it needs. Who's he with? Freshly squeezed. I love having a good time and just getting after it. Get after it. That's awesome. I can appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate getting after it. Colin suggested I play a game I'm good at, which would be Fallout. But I'm only good at Fallout when I'm cheating at it, and you guys would ride me relentlessly. But like the guy that does the MXR mod guys, he gets away with it. Is he bringing humility to it? Like, are they letting him call out the shit, like the fake stuff? And who's he with? Like, I can't believe it's not branded all over his Twitter account, but it's not. But yeah, I mean, I can talk about just about anything as long as I'm informed about it. Okay, I'm gonna play another game, try to be legit, try to do this correctly, try to be a productive member, try to quit being a terrible teammate. No joke, for a while I had a list posted on the side of my monitor that said stuff like rotate, conserve, trust, meaning trust my teammates, like all kinds of stuff, just like for Rocket League, things I should remember and try to do. Okay, another question on that, Gentry. Is it something that already has like a lot of people doing videos in it? Is there a void? Is there something that we can do better than anybody else is doing right now? Because that's the other big thing. Like, to get ahead in like the YouTube game and stuff like that, you have to be doing, if you're going to do something someone else is already doing, you have to do it better than they do. And another question is are you trying to do it every night? I mean, are you trying to put up like one video a week? I am blue, right? Yeah. Can I get you better on PS4? What's that mean? Get me better. PC Master Race, dude. I don't care if I get claim for that. Oh, you think you think we can do better than what's being done right now? I know one of the guys I watch, Trev Chan, that's how he started, was the wrestling videos. I mean, he moved on to Walking Dead, but I bet he'll be going back to wrestling videos for too terribly long, if you know what I'm saying. What are they doing? At least the comics had the decency to end once Robert Kirkman's vision was completely neuterized. Garbage. You guys want me to ruin the end of the Walking Dead comic for you? Would it be ruining it to tell you it's the ending we wrote for him? Clear it. Cool. It's faking that dude out. More. Oh, you talking about your Orange Cassidy dude? Are you buying his merch, Jason? Do you have Orange Cassidy merch? Are you fanboy? We setting up a fanboy page? Is that the goal here? I'm busting your chops too, by the way. I mean, it's okay. I need another person to tell me the mic sounds okay. I'm all self-conscious about it now. No, you buy. We got a lemon pledge. Hey, is Consuela racist now? Like, can Family Guy do that anymore after how woke they are? Did you hear Apu is... Ah, snap. Apu's not leaving? That shit's funny. You don't see anyone else? Alright. That's dope. If there's a void, fill it. I mean, without question, fill it. Let's do it on its own kind of channel, dude. Like its own thing. And, start working on material, man. As far as filming, that stuff usually goes pretty quick as long as everything's pretty legit. Man, I'm playing like dog shit, but I need to be doing something in the background or we're just sitting here chatting with me on the screen. You know, keep it concise, keep it tight. You know, if you're gonna do something with that, you know, like the man, I'm garbage. I need to leave these guys. Play something non-competitive whatsoever. Like the filming goes pretty quick, so like if you've got something to film, we can like knock that out. And as far as editing goes, there's right. I love Apu too, but Simpsons is garbage now. Holy crap! That the squad episode that aired like a week or two ago that everybody was talking about. No bullshit on YouTube did a video on it. Scrolling down. Nobody said anything new. Thank you for being here, Skip. It warms my heart that my buddies come hang out with me. Oh, hey, I'm looking at some of the statistics. Apparently Facebook changed this up so it can go up to Quickie Mart Man shirt. You never did you answer it and I'm not reading it? Okay, we got to clean it up, everybody. My mom's here. Okay, Gentry, did you answer my question? Do you have any of that dude's merch? Everybody, my mom's on Facebook watching this, so stop with the colorful language. Just take solace in the fact she can't see any of the things you typed before this. You terrible, terrible people. I want to know if you got any of that Orange Cassidy's. I haven't watched it. Yeah, nobody has, dude. It's just still the staple of Fox's Sunday night. Did you hear all that shit about Matt Groening? Wow. And nobody wants to talk about SAU numbers. Hi, Mom. What are you doing? What are you doing up late? I'm playing Rocket League, hanging out with these guys. This is practice. Practice and streaming. What up, everybody? Whoa! I'm doing a pop culture show with Errol. I tried to do one with you back in the day, man, but podcaster, like, the only people that can get away with doing podcasts, man, are the... Holy shit. The only people who can get away with doing podcasts are the guys that are always doing YouTube videos, you know, that they can upload afterwards. Like Tim Pool always podcasts all of his videos, which everybody should watch Tim Pool. He's a fence-sitting, teetotaling libtard, but he's a realist. You don't have any merch, Jason? Is that the goal, is to get him to send us free merch? Are we going to be bashing on this guy? He's ruining the core classic of wrestling, taking the heart out of it, making a mockery of this display of manpower and athleticnism. Errol? E-R-R-O-L. Yeah, it's my best buddy Errol, man. You haven't seen any of the videos, huh? You're dead? Skip, don't die on me, man. Like, I don't know, he's, on Facebook it's Thomas Aries, but, like, if you look at the video from last night, which, don't leave. Open it in another thing. Go buy another monitor and open that in another monitor. Do not leave me. I don't know where I'd be without you people. But you can see Errol. Yeah, he's just my best buddy, man. I've known him for like 6, 7 months, 8 months. I don't know. I feel like I've known him my whole goddamn life. I feel like he should be able to see my mom. No free merch. I don't know if I can identify with that. You gonna say something, Mom, or are you just lurking? Everybody type in, hi, Mom. Let's get a like spike for my mom. And if you're not, if you're in here and you don't type anything, it's basically like, I don't know you're in here, to be honest with you. But Jason, yeah, that's fine. You're not one. Are you for him or against him? I don't understand. As far as pop culture, yeah, we're doing that, man. You're welcome to be a guest on any topic. Brad's gonna sit in with us. Skip could be in this chat right now with you people if he would just get into TeamSpeak with me. Thank you. Skip typed, hey mom, no mom. My mom's the greatest mom. I mean, everybody says that, but like, if there was a mom fight, my mom would kick all their asses and then probably make them candy. And I'm not talking like, you know, like the cheap candy like moms make. I mean, my mom would be like, you like Reese's peanut butter cups? I'm gonna make you some Reese's peanut butter cups and then a cheesecake just because, man, I messed your face up. So my mom's awesome. Alright, nobody's chatting. I guess I better try to get back into Rocket League, try to make this look like a actual gamer's page. But no, hey, look up Tim Pool.
User joined your channel.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I called him out. I called him out, and now he's here. Hey, Skip. Let me make sure I can still hear you. Thank you, Gentry, for saying hi to my mom. My mom's pretty awesome. I heard you for a moment, Skip, and then you went away.
No, I had to mute your channel.
Oh, you were gonna get all kinds
delay,
of,
yeah.
you were gonna get all kinds of echoes and stuff.
Yeah, it's like not good.
Right. Skip, everybody. My buddy Skip, he's here. I don't know who's all watching.
So we gonna watch porno or what?
I'm gonna play a little bit of Rocket League. We're gonna talk to people that chat with us. I'm gonna make fun of SIU and their depressing numbers.
Wait a second. Hey, Mom. How's it going?
There you go. I think she just popped in and left, to be honest with you. I don't think she stayed. That's so cold. I'm gonna message her and be like, you left?
That's it. She's out of my will.
Pulling it on the main screen to do it.
I was leaving my card to her, too.
Right? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put the mic over back on it. Hopefully everybody can hear Skip and it doesn't just sound like I'm talking to nobody. I'm gonna listen to the stream.
Birds.
Oh, I can't hear anything. I want some Count Chocolate Bites, like Rice Krispies. Check this out, Gentry. Like, you remember the Blueberry Crunch or whatever the hell it was? Man, I finally got some of that as an adult. That stuff is garbage. That is like straight garbage.
The Blueberry Crunch.
Yes.
Is that like the same as like Count Chocolate? The same people, Count
Yes.
Chocolate and
Yes.
Frankenberry.
Yeah, the whole monster lineup.
I was just into the Cocoa Dracula thing.
Yeah.
I didn't like the other two.
It didn't follow me as an adult. Man, Facebook is freaking out. I may have one too many things going. Screw it.
All I got is the grimy pop Lytics.
Yeah,
logo.
yeah. I'm messaging my mom. I'm gonna shame her about leaving her boy on this live stream with all these strangers. Oh, I should just type in here. There we go. I'll just send it to her. How can you do voice, Jason? So we use TeamSpeak. I have a TeamSpeak server. That's what Skip and I are on right now. It's also what Errol and I use to do recordings and stuff. The audio is pretty decent. I mean, obviously there's some better stuff, but it's really decent. And we just do it in there, man. You need to get a mic and some headset, but honestly, the headset doesn't even matter. It can be pretty lame. So what are you guys doing over there, Skip?
I'm watching you, Kurt.
Kurt, what?
Kurt went to bed.
Is that right? Oh, funny.
Jennifer went to bed, so I'm the only one.
Oh.
Waiting on my other wife to come home.
Right, so you can shut the house now?
Jennifer. No, she'll go to bed too. They'll get their...
Yes. I'm going to try to represent on this game now. So did you look up any of the Gears of War stuff, man?
I
can't do any of that stuff now,
yet.
Jason. Yeah, I don't know. It looks interesting. Mom, by the way, since you're not here, I'm going to tell her something she'd really love since she's not here and left me. That's just kind of weird. Mom was a huge Gears of War fan. And if I told her all my buddies were getting into Gears of War again, that she might be excited about that, but she's not here. She left. She left me.
Oh, this is the game that uses all the huge weapons.
No, not really. I mean, it's got a pretty standard affair. It's got the shotguns. It's gonna have fully automatic rifles, pistols. It does have the it had some. Oh, look at that! Oh, that's good times. Boom, boom, boom.
I played one of these.
Yeah, it was an Xbox exclusive.
The first or the second one, I don't.
Yep. It was, we played 1 and 2. 1 we were super hardcore on, but the netcode was just garbage. But we played the dog crap out of it. That's where my mom earned her tags as being a hardcore gamer. Like, mom's a hardcore gamer. And when it got up to 3, we'd all kind of quit gaming because the scene had kind of fallen apart. It was during that, I don't know, 2005, 2009, where gaming just kind of sucked. Oh, play it, dude, play it, dude, play it, dude. Son of a bitch. But so we got out of gaming. I know when Gears 3 came out, Mom had the girls up or down. Had the girls down, and they spent the weekend playing it and stuff. But I think she just rented those copies, so it had kind of fallen apart. And that was on Epic. That's an Epic game. But I'm not actually sure if Gears 5 is being made by Epic. Why don't you look it up real quick, Skip, if you're not doing anything. Who was the publisher on Gears 5? Or not publisher, developer. I bet it's Microsoft Game Studio or something. Oh, way to go, Blue.
Yeah, Xbox Game Studio.
Sweet. Okay. So, I don't know how that worked out, but like the first like 3 epics were the first 3 epics. The first 3 Gears of War were Epic's games. That's where we met, what's his name? Something Belinsky. I don't know, he was a big deal for a while. Boom! Oh, dang it. Dang it. And I know you can't see that, Skip.
But
it'll catch up in a second. I just made an awesome shot and it didn't work out. But we were up 1-0 because of my efforts.
Like 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah, you're on YouTube. Yeah. I'm not.
Which you gotta expect that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk a screen. Errol and I, to get real time, use a screen leak thing. But man, I've got so many things going on my computer right now. I don't think that's a good idea. It may dislike it, but
run it till it dies.
Yeah, no, it'll
and
just.
You know, you can back it off a little and you're good.
Right. That's in the industry they call that torque to yield.
Yeah.
Torque.
I do
Cliff, thank you, Jason. Cliffy B. That's right. Cliffy B. You know, he just fell off like the cliff. That was the guy that did all the development for Gears of War. I mean, he was a big deal. But you should check him out now. He's gotten old. But, oh, come on, team. Blue? Nah, man, it's cool. Somebody else will get that. He did the production on Gears. But, yeah, I think everybody should kind of check it out. The biggest selling point for us, Skip, as a crew, is it being available, I think, on the Game Pass. We're going to be able to pay $10 for it. Oh, my God. We're going to be able to pay like $10 a month or something and have access to games like that. I think that was going to be an own goal. I'm going to let them figure that out. And so we can get it all that way, and if it turns out to be a bust, nobody drops $60 on it. Holy crap. Look at Blue coming through. Big Blue.
All away from that net. Yeah, if I was like...
Gears of War 5, yeah, 5, that's what we're talking about, Gentry.
20 years younger, I'd...
Do what?
My thumbs would be locked up.
Well, I mean, the beauty is it's going to be on PC, man. So, I mean, you can use your keyboard and mouse, and we'll get you a newer keyboard like the kids use and a newer mouse.
I don't need a new keyboard. I like my SteelSeries keyboard because...
What are you using as a mouse? You got like an Etzel and a Hard Rock?
Microsoft with a giant ball in it.
Right.
No, it's a digital mouse. Digital.
Right.
I may be old, but I'm still tech savvy.
Right. If anybody's in here, make sure you say something in one of the various chats. I'm streaming on Facebook and YouTube, and if I don't acknowledge you, I didn't see your chat because I wouldn't ignore anybody. Right, Skip? And I did go look through my chat logs, buddy. I'll take my dollar. I'll take my dollar.
No, because your inability to figure out whether I did or not does not constitute.
No. I know. No. I know. I looked.
I will argue to the end of my days. It's not very long, I realize.
When you come by tomorrow before we go buy your oven.
I may not buy one now because I figured out where the smell was coming from.
Not the mice?
It was the mice.
Yeah.
But they had peed underneath my microwave.
Ooh.
So I cleaned all that up, and then I got some...
Fucking around, Gentry. That's what I do every day, man. Until I get a job.
Some stuff called natural lemon oil.
Let's clean it up.
No, I cleaned it first.
Right.
When being does, they clean a mess up. Yeah. Put that on there, and it's got mineral oil in it, but it's got some other stuff in it.
You guys can hear
Skip, down into the wood. So now actually the kind of nice because that piece of furniture, I don't know where my mother had bought that, but it pretty old and needs to be actually brought the finish back.
Nice.
Because it's the same stuff I use on my
you cut
cabinets.
Oh, Gentry's asking oven. Yeah, we thought we were gonna buy an oven tomorrow. Sounds like we're just gonna clean up some stuff. And Skip's gonna come over for coffee.
Yep, just gonna run around and do some wild stuff. About as wild as I can get Josh to do.
Right. Yes.
He's the old married man in the group.
Yes, I'm the one who's got an appointment at 8:45 every night with my old lady. We get our hour and 15 minutes together with the dogs and some TV. Tonight was American Gods. We're into the second season. So that's going pretty decent.
Need to watch that. I'm only...
You get caught up on Preacher, man. Seriously. There's an end date.
I've
and you didn't even finish Z Nation, the single greatest zombie show of all time.
I still got that to watch. I got too much crap to watch.
They even gave us an ending. Can you maybe watch some wrestling matches? Jason, you need to send me what you want me to watch. How about that? If you send me a couple videos to watch, I'll watch them. Because
while you're talking.
Huh?
Want something to look at while you're talking.
No, he's wanting me to watch. He's wanting to do. I guess you didn't see the chat on his side.
Want to do reaction video?
No, he's wanting to do wrestling. He's a wrestling fan. He wants to do some wrestling videos, I guess commentary, color commentary.
Probably block them, but.
What?
Probably block them. I block all the sports channels because I get tired of them popping. It's like I deal mostly 95% with music, bands,
Yeah, no,
whatever.
he's wanting to do some stuff.
I mean, I'd probably subscribe to him to get his numbers.
Right, to add a sub.
Yeah, I do that for people all the time. They pay you pretty good money for that, especially when you add several thousand. It's all... Oh, wait a second. No, that didn't happen.
YouTube doesn't pay shit anymore.
Well, it depends on who you are. I was there's a couple that I subscribe to go by Al and
I think your mic's cutting out.
stuttering.
You gotta pronunciate, you got to speak right
I
into
got
the
to use my
microphone.
words.
One
Use your
hen,
words, you
2
dumbass.
ducks, 3 cackling geese,
A
4
duck and 4
corpulent
women.
corpuses, 5 limbrick oysters, 6 pairs of Don Alfredo's favorite tweezers.
All right, they go by the name.
What? You need to turn the sensitivity down a little bit in TeamSpeak so you quit cutting out. So when you start mumbling, people can still hear you. I'm looking it up, Gentry. I'm looking up Orange
Kel
Cassidy.
and Rich. Name of their channel. Okay. Husband and wife. They do.
I can't show any of this or I'll get a copyright claim.
Are you listening to me?
Alright, say it again. You have my undivided attention. I paused the video. I'm looking right at you. Did you turn your thing so that you quit cutting out?
What am I supposed to turn? What?
No, just make sure you talk in your mic. Alright, go ahead. I hear him too, but he cuts out, Gentry. I hear him too. Go ahead.
Because I quit talking and that's stop. But anyway, they go by their channel name is Cal, and I gotta bring it back up. Hang on.
Buddy, wait. This is riveting television.
I know, but anyway.
Say something.
What?
You haven't been talking.
I'm talking.
Now?
Talking to start with. Not working?
It is a little bit. If you were talking between when I was saying like everybody be quiet and stuff, there was nothing. You can see on TeamSpeak. Look at TeamSpeak. If your bubble doesn't turn blue, you're
looking. Hang on.
You can pull up that bubble, make it really big.
It's working. It's turning blue for me.
Okay. Go ahead. Tell me what you're telling me.
Anyway, he's got a channel with his wife. Makes almost $16,000 a month.
Nice. What? Just in views?
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
They do. He does a lot of live chat, stuff like that. But they put out somewhere between 8, 15 videos a week.
That's a lot of content.
Yeah, they do it on one day. So,
Jason, you have 2 options, buddy. If you want to get in here and chat with us, you have 2 options. You can get on your computer and download TeamSpeak, and then I can send you all the information for TeamSpeak. You'll need either a headset or a headset and microphone or whatever it is that you need to communicate. You need to be able to hear and be able to talk, and you can't use the speakers on your machine because that'll just be terrible for everyone. Or you can download the app on your phone. If you download the TeamSpeak app on your phone, I think it's like $1.99. And again, I'll send you the server information. You can get in here with me and Skip, but you need to have a good way to talk, and you cannot just use like the microphone and shit on your phone because it will sound like garbage and it will be punishing to Skip and I. So either method, you need to be able to have a good set of ears and a good microphone, a decent one. If you've got something like that, you don't have a PC, you're gonna need one of those. But in TeamSpeak, like if you can get a good headset microphone hooked up to your phone, that laptop, dude, we can do it with a laptop. Then you can hop in TeamSpeak with us and you can just chat with us, just as me and Skip are doing. I didn't have you out too late, did I, Skipper?
no, man, I'm good.
Buddy Skip's recovering. Actually, you're out of recovery now.
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go back to work.
Yeah. Well,
I want to finish up rehab and then.
If anybody's here watching, make sure you chat and get me to identify the fact you're in here. I didn't know you were in here. So did you guys trying to get online and play anything like Scum tonight?
I got on for about 15 minutes when I got home just to. I had logged off up north on the map, and I had to get back to our base in four-wheeler there that I was wanting to crash it, destroy it before I got off, but it ended up having Kurt's Bearhead in it, so I drove it back down to the base. Bearhead out, put that in my pickup truck, drove the four-wheeler out to about 680 meters.
Yeah.
Run back to the base and then shot it with my.
Oh, you cut out.
I shot it with my sniper rifle too.
Move the mic a little bit closer to your mouth.
I can. It's like attached to my.
I didn't hear what it was attached to because you cut out.
It's. I tried to change sensitivity on the mic. But there's no place to change.
Go into TeamSpeak, go into options, and then go into tools.
Option. I see two.
Yeah, tools, and then you want to go to capture. Down at the bottom, there's a little slidey thing. If you've got it set to automatically capture, and you want to slide it just a hair to the left, and I'm talking just a hair.
I don't have a slide.
Then it's not. You have to have a slidey thing. Are you on capture? The capture tab.
Yes, I'm on the capture slidey thing. Okay. Go to the right.
Go to the left just a hair.
Go to the left. How's that?
Just a little bit.
How's that?
Jason, yeah, hold on a second. I won't know until it tries to cut out. If I don't say anything like you cut out, then you've corrected the issue. Jason, you need help with your laptop. What does your laptop need, buddy? Because there's no hardware upgrades you can do to a laptop other than the hard drive itself. Or are you trying to get like recording software? OBS is what you're looking for. Getting anybody in here that's watching us, just chat and say hello. It's Skip and I in here playing a little Rocket League, chatting with some of my IRL buddies. I got words. All the trendy stuff like LOL and LMAO and HTML, LOPPR, LGBT, all the acronyms. We're having a great time. Whoop-dee. You can hear Skip good? Yeah, the issue with Skip in general was TeamSpeak has a nasty habit of trying to cut people off if they start a trail off at the end. And so we were just addressing that, kicking the sensitivity up a little bit higher, which is easier now because everyone's asleep at Skip's house. So him and Loki are the only ones making noise.
Yeah, Loki's laying on the floor.
Dang
so
it.
He's not even making noise.
Right? He is not contributing.
No.
You haven't done anything with your laptop. So, alright. If you want to get it booted up, man. Start downloading these programs I'm talking about. You got decent bandwidth at your house, right, Gentry?
Is he going to use a laptop?
Yeah. It sounds like that's his PC.
How old is it?
I don't know.
What's the processor?
Jason, if you can put the make and model of your laptop into chat, I could relay that information to my buddy Skip. And Skip would be kind enough to look it up for us. Perhaps. I don't want to take liberties with his bandwidth, but he has an awful lot of it, so someone should.
Yeah, I'm actually way below my average.
Hey, check us out. I'm going to tell you something. You're going to be like, oh, that's funny. Check us out, Skip.
Yeah.
Someone's finally live streaming from your house, and it's you.
Yeah. No shit. I don't know why Kurt doesn't do that.
I need to back out. I'm leaving these guys.
That's the whole reason why why I kicked my internet up to that fast speed and
it's
uploaded
good.
it to 2 terabytes download.
Here's the funny thing, like Mediacom rates their packages on download bandwidth, like whatever it is. I'm just saying, hold on. I'm making a point that's irrelevant to you. Hold on. But I don't know if there's an upload limit.
No, there's not.
So I can stream. I'm running these at 30 frames per second.
Yeah, but you're still downloading because you have to get the audio back. But it's not as much.
Yeah, no. You're right. But I mean, I'm kicking it high. I mean, I'm kicking out 6 megabits per second. We're only doing 30 frames per second.
What's your cap?
I think it's 1,000 gigs.
No.
Yeah, 1,000 gigs per month.
That'd be a terabyte.
Yeah, a terabyte.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 terabytes.
No.
One.
I've got the
It's a terabyte. It's a terabyte
yeah,
per month.
Yeah, I've got the biggest one you can buy, and that's 2 terabytes.
How big is this, Skip? Can you show it to us?
I would, but it would scare.
Is it family? Is your bandwidth so big
size.
it's not family friend? It's fun size.
It's family size.
Why do they call candy bars like the little ones fun size? You know what a fun size candy bar is to me, dude? Like those 3 footers they sell, those 3 footers they sell around Christmas at Walmart. That's a fun size candy bar.
The Hucks here in Murfreesboro sells the 2-foot Reese's peanut butter cups.
See, okay, so there's a problem with those though. Have you had one? Okay, so because Mom has done such extensive baking over the years, I know this. So as you increase like the size of candy like that, the middle starts to behave funny.
Oh.
And so like in order to try to like cook something like that, there's a good chance the outside got overdone, the inside got underdone, and something's crusty somewhere. So like,
but you ever seen how they make candy bars?
Like regular candy bars?
Yeah, you can actually look at.
Yeah, they take the ingredients and they throw them up into the air in a swirl, and then the caramel just kind of glazes through, and it knocks out some of the peanuts, but some of them hang behind, and then it's in the wrapper, and the model opens it and rips it in such a way it breaks right at the middle in such a photoescent way, and then they take a bite of it. I've seen the commercials. I know how candy bars are made.
Okay, well, I mean, they're not cooked, so they're just assembled.
I think Gentry left us.
What are you doing with your hands?
It's the commercial. It's where.
Oh, that's where you were explaining it. That's right. I'm on a delay. Never
You're
mind.
on a delay.
Oh, I'm delayed.
I could try to get a screen
They
read
used to
for
call
you.
that retarded back in the day, but now I'm just delayed.
Delayed. I could try to get you. We could try to do Screenly. Let me take down this first. We can try Screenly.
Scream what?
Screenly.
What's that?
It's a way I can get you a real-time
Picture?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. I just didn't know what you were doing with your hands there. What are you growling about? Cut it out.
Oh, thank you for not leaving, Gentry. All right, Skip, you're in TeamSpeak. Down at the bottom, go over to the Moho tab.
Moho.
And then
Hello.
click on that link, and it should open you up in a
Moho.
real-time one. And I'm gonna give you OBS with that.
Where is Moho?
It's the one we're in. You just need to go to the chat tab that has it.
Moho 12.
Yeah, click over to the tab we're in.
Okay.
And then that link that's down there.
I see no link, my son.
What?
I don't see a link.
Did you go over?
You're talking about the link will be down in where the words are.
Yeah, did you click on
never
Moho
mind.
12?
I see what you're saying by tab. Okay. I got it. I see what you're saying. Thank you.
You're smelling what I'm stepping in.
I'm smelling your poop, and oh, that's a little screen. Holy crap! I may have to go get my binocular vision.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like.
All right, hold on. I can
It
try.
takes up like the middle 10% of that screen. No, that's just zooming in on that screen.
I'm working on it, big guy.
Wait a second. I could do I got fit to window here. I'm gonna do actual screen size. Hang on. Stop.
Okay, I'll stop. I'm stopping. I'm not doing any other things.
There we go. Now you're big.
Okay, is it real? Is it close to real time now? Like these are the words coming out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Hi,
Okay,
Skip.
quit touching your lips.
Hi, Skip.
But it's laggy as hell.
It's like jittery. Yeah.
No, like real slow. You're like.
No, then it's not
slow
worth it.
motion.
Sometimes it's like that when I got everything going, so I'm gonna stop it.
Yeah.
We tried.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I can deal with the lag.
As long as we're still alive. No
I'll
one's
just
here.
have to do like everybody else that chats with you.
Well, you're actually
See,
you're
if I had
actually
a
in here
camera,
with
I
me.
could have just joined your chat session here, and
Yeah, we could have set that up.
I could be.
Yeah, I meant
lagging just like you.
I totally meant to get that one back from Errol tonight because he bought him a really nice one.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna buy a new one too because that thing sucks.
Light. That's not the camera, dude. Do not blame the camera.
No,
go look.
dude.
Go look. Hold up. Stop. Go look at the video, the second video, the one you liked, where we were all nice and everything.
Yeah.
Like we didn't cuss. Guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what? Guess what camera Errol was using?
Was that the same one?
Yes. It's not the camera, it's the light, man. Trust me, I found out the hard way. I had a I had that camera, and I thought it always looked like shit because A, I look like shit, and B, it was a cheap camera. Thanks, Gentry, I appreciate it. Thanks, man. I always thought the camera looked like shit, so I bought like the camera I use today, right? Plug it in, and it looked identical to the other camera.
Did
and
it really?
Yes, because it wasn't the camera, it was the light, man. Webcams aren't like your big expensive cameras, man. They aren't. Oh, I thought he was coming. You know, they're not like those, you know,
No,
$600, $700 cameras.
Change the f-stop on
They need a ton of light.
Yeah.
And like literally facing me right now, what you're seeing on the live stream, I have a 4-foot. Oh, that was a really bad bounce. I have a 4-foot shop light in front of me, an LED shop light that's I've got completely covered. I can't even show it to you.
What
I got.
you do with the lights you got for me?
I still have them, but dude, they're antiquated.
Well,
they're hot.
They're very hot. 'Cause they're all bulbs.
But I still have them. I still have every one of them. As a matter of
But
fact, my green screen's standing on one of the stands for one of them.
I think you could put LED bulbs in there also.
I don't know if that would help.
I'm
because
pretty sure. I think you can.
they would
because-
need to be diffused.
Yeah, I was gonna. No, I can't remember if it was those lights or the other set I had. They also had halogen bulbs in it, but I was able to go buy LED lights and put those in.
Oh.
There. Maybe it was the other set.
The ones I got are the ones that have the flash rings in them.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think we can upgrade those.
And I mean, dude. So like what I'm using is literally a $20 LED shop light from Walmart, and I've got it covered in printer paper, white printer paper too. What, Jason? You said hello. What's the matter, buddy? Yeah, I said thanks, man. You said we're golden on Facebook. I saw it. I'm sorry if you didn't hear me. I was trying to multitask. I was trying to talk to Skip, look at you guys, and ruin what my teammates are trying to do. And those things take a lot of effort trying to be the bad guy. I'm the bad guy.
Hey.
Duh. Boom.
Have you seen her new video?
I have not. You told me there's a review of it. Yes, you did.
No, I think I told Kurt about it. It's the way I caught it. Well, you know, I like watching reaction videos for music on YouTube, and so anything that's new pops up on my feed. Right, it comes up and says, "Oh, this is new," and Billie Eilish had made a video. What?
Oh, stop. Remember you're at Billie Eilish made a video. Jason, get the make model of your laptop for us. Go grab it, look at the bottom, get the make model, type it into chat. All right, Billie Eilish, go ahead.
Yeah, Billie Eilish has a song called All Nice Girls Go to Hell.
Okay.
Okay. Now, keep in mind that me personally, I think she's kind of borderline depressive.
Sure.
Kind of personality.
Artistic.
But anyway, the video is basically, it starts at the end of one of her other videos, and she morphs into this angel who falls out. I mean, great CGI in this video. It's awesome.
Right.
She falls out of the sky, falls into a tar pit, comes out of the tar pit, singing, of course, because it's a music video, and it's basically says Satan is or whatever, and good girls go to hell and whatever it is. She got dancing girls off the side with flames around them and stuff. Just, I mean, if you know the kind of video she makes,
right?
You know she's going to make that kind of video. It's not satanic. But
Wait a
now
minute.
everybody's saying she's a Satan worshiper.
Wasn't so they're using the Marilyn Manson argument on her? I thought we quit doing that. That didn't work back in the 90s.
Apparently not. Which, you know, don't get me wrong. I mean,
Hey Smith, what's up, dude? Jason Smith just joined us on Facebook. What's up, brother?
Jason.
Chatting with Skip, we're on TeamSpeak, and Gentry's in here. My mom came in and just left. Like, she just left. It's weird. But yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, they're using the Marilyn Manson argument against your girl, man. That's crazy. Grimy time for Michigan sports stuff. What's he talking about?
Jason in here or on Facebook?
He's on Facebook.
Well, he's asking you. But you see that?
We have two Jasons. We have a Jason Gentry and a Jason Smith. Jason Smith's from 618.
Well, he left.
I don't think he left. I think he's still here.
I'm seeing 2.
Nobody left like my mom left, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, he's talking to people. I don't know about all that. Up in front, teammates. Oh, it even bounced up there. That's sad.
Yeah,
Michigan banned. Holy shit. Michigan banned all flavors. Holy cow, man.
Yeah, I know. People are stupid. I swear.
That's...
When are we going to start banning flavored vodkas?
Never.
Yeah. Those fruity flavors, all they do is entice the high school kids.
Skip, who are those grape flavored blunt wrappers for? Answer me that question.
Yeah, it ain't for people that smoke cigarettes.
I am Jake and from two.
They can ban whatever they want. You're still going to have the flavors. You're still going to have the VGPG. So,
Jason, did you just try to use text or voice to chat to put in the serial, like the model number for your laptop? It says, I am Jake and from 217. I'm thinking he tried to use voice to whatever to put that in. She already signed it, huh? I mean, dude, they've made it very clear we're not welcome here. At this point, there's no vaping legislation I could see go into effect that would surprise me, man. And they made it very clear.
Oh, they want to end it because
they do.
They want to tax cigarettes.
You know who's coming after you next, Jason? Carbondale City Council. Watch.
Yep.
They've spent the last 2 or 3 years doing nothing but feel good legislation, and Reed ain't even there to stop them anymore. So it's all hell's bar down there now, and that's where we're at with that. Illinois is going to be the poster child, and you're going to start seeing a lot of them start to shut it down. Did my teammates just leave me?
You're all by yourself.
Jason, I don't know what you meant by I am Jake from 217, and I am from 217. I got pounded. We're getting pounded.
Well, it's only you and 2 other guys. Oh, there they're back. Must have been
Gentry. Skip's waiting to look up that model number to see if we're working with some restorable hardware or if it may be a lost cause, buddy. Gentry. So, Jason, like, what's everybody doing? Isn't Grim Green from Michigan? No, he's in Vegas. Oh, my dad came by your store today, I think. His shit died on him. What? This dude, instead of getting the ball, decided to just wreck me. I'm just trying to slow walking in there. Jason Gentry, go get the model number for your computer. Jason Gentry, go get the model number for your computer.
So if they outlaw vaping flavors in Illinois and everybody quits vaping, goes back to cigarettes, how long do you think it'll be before the first person that goes back to cigarettes gets cancer and then sues the state for forcing them to smoke cigarettes?
If people, the only people I've ever heard successfully be sued for creating cancer is Roundup.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but you're not suing the cigarette company. You're suing the state of Illinois for forcing you to go to cigarettes.
They're not. I would imagine in that legislation in Michigan, they're allowing for people to have unflavored vapes, which I promise you is a truly, truly disgusting thing. I've had multiple people. Yeah, okay, Jason, I'll read the statement when you post it. Many people over the years, dude, like even Jason hooked me up with a couple people that were like, hey man, this guy wants unflavored juice. I've told him he doesn't want it, and he just keeps telling me he does. Can I send him your way? It's like, yeah, fucking send him my way, dude. I'll hook him up with some unflavored, because that doesn't exist.
I've never vaped unflavored.
You don't want to, man. It is disgusting. It's, well, here's the thing. First off, it's not going to be unflavored, because the VG has a flavor, the PG has a flavor, the nicotine has a flavor. Everything's got a flavor. Water's got flavor, man.
Yeah.
So,
well, unless you drink distilled water, and then it does it, but it sucks.
Not true. I mean, even like, dude, I've got pure unadulterated H2O in the basement. Like, we're talking 0 part per million.
It tastes like shit, doesn't it?
It's not pleasing. I'll tell you what, if you've ever drank water and you're like, man, that's some good water, that tastes really good. Do you know what it is? The pH balance in it, the minerals in it just happen to align with what you find to be desirable, because it tastes like hydrogen and oxygen. You want to break it down to like raw fuck.
But depending on the minerals, you can have different tastes of water.
As soon as this game's over, Jason, I'm gonna read that.
That's why you have all these bottled waters, because they're 100%. All different.
Well, just like there's a couple brands out there that their whole claim to fame and their whole big thing is that it's pH balanced to 7.
Yeah.
So like there is nothing that's unflavored. And dude, like on the on the VG and stuff, like if you look at it, like a lot of times it'll say things like perfect sweetness and you know, sweetened perfectly and things like that, and that's a natural characteristic of the chemical the way it is. There's all kinds of things that just naturally taste delicious to you. Let me introduce you to some 2001 antifreeze and you will be like, give me a nice cold glass of that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it tastes good. And so everything's gonna have a flavor. Basically all they've said is now the only flavor you can have is super light sweetened. How can I quantify that taste? I'm trying to think, like, because I've tasted, I've vaped it. I've been asked about it, so I've vaped it. I've tried it. And it is not flavorless. That's not a thing. Flavorless isn't a thing. All right, I'm going to read. Holy crap, Jason. All right, I'm going to read this. Give me 1 second. Try to entertain the people. Skip.
Entertain the people. I could sing.
Sounds like the fight's already over.
Bye.
Governor, who is this? So the president of the American Vaping Association, it's one of those organizations I never joined, but Jason was good enough to join. He's a better vape guy than I am. It says this, I'm going to read it to you, Skip, if you want to hear. This is a statement released from the American Vaping Association. Sorry to anybody that this might be boring to, but we're going to read through this real quick. And by the way, if you don't type in chat and I don't acknowledge seeing you, it's like you weren't here. So make sure if you're here, you say something and get my attention. I'm kind of terrible. All right, so here we go. This is from Gregory Connolly, the president of the American Vaping Association. He released a statement. Quote, this shameless attempt at a backdoor prohibition will close down several hundred Michigan small businesses and could send tens of thousands of ex-smokers back to deadly combustible cigarettes. No kid. These businesses and their customers will not go down without a fight. We look forward to supporting the lawsuits that now appear necessary to protect the rights of adults to access these harm reduction products. In this country, laws are made by legislators, not governors, just desperate for press attention. Holy crap, what is happening in Michigan? Anyone who fears the prospect of an out-of-control government should be appalled by this attempt by the executive branch to unilaterally ban an adult product. Even more absurd, this banned attempt is coming just months after the Michigan legislature wisely prohibited sale of vaping products to minors. Well, yeah, I mean, were they... Jason, up until last month, were these guys able to... Were they able to sell to minors? Jesus. All right, Governor Wilheimer's ban will create a mass multi-million-dollar black market for these products, which are the same conditions that led to the recent spat of lung illnesses that are now clearly linked to illegal THC vaping products. Huh? Did you hear that, Skip?
Yeah.
Those people getting sick might have something to do with the THC products, man. That's weird. The CDC is now specifically warning against vaping homemade vaping products, yet this is an exact kind of behavior that the State Institute of Flavor ban will lead to. Listen, man, they shut us down. They shut us down, like here in Illinois. Now, we're talking about Missouri, and I'm interjecting my own personal politics and examples, experience, and they shut down guys like me, like... Skip, I probably wasn't doing it the way that the state of Illinois would want me to do it. But damn it, I was doing it right, man. And they shut down guys like me.
You were open and you were selling to the public. That's the two criteria you have to meet to retail.
I don't get it,
Be open,
and they show these guys out there. They're shoving guys that were doing it right out the door, and this THC stuff, especially in Illinois. And I can only imagine the issue going on in Michigan right now with the THC cartridges. A bleed over from Illinois. You want to bet this is our fault? You want to put a buck on this is our fault? All right, so next. Last year, this New York State Department of Health attempted to enact a flavor ban for vaping products without the approval of the New York State legislature. It only took a few days for the state legislature to recognize they lacked the legal authority to do so and pulled the proposed rule. The same should happen in Michigan, but with Governor Wilheimer's personally delivering today's message of prohibition, it looks like it will be up to the state's court and state legislature to take corrective action.
Well, what's stopping somebody from crossing the line, like, Indiana, and
please skip
buying
song
vape products and dragging them across the border? It's going to happen.
Gentry, is there music playing?
I don't hear
Is
anything.
Rocket League playing? He says, please skip song.
What?
I don't know. Jason Gentry said, please skip song. I'm looking because we do have a music track, but it's not playing.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. I'm sure either. Jason, clarify if there's still an issue, buddy. Okay, so on what grounds can you ban flavors?
You can't.
You could ban them each chemically by name.
Yeah.
Like you could be like, all right, strawberry, whatever the flavor for straw.
Problem with that is those flavors are used for food also, right?
Yes, mostly.
So you're saying that all the bakers can't make shit because the flavors have all been banned. Now you've knocked all the vape shops out and all the bakeries out. How about that?
I don't know how they're going to try to make that happen. Oh, he wants you to sing.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Because I said I would sing while you were getting ready to.
Oh, did you?
No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna AFK for just a second, and you sing to everybody. Well, it's on you to entertain these people, and be right back.
Are you kidding me? What a host. Walks off. Don't get it. You were doing it right, but Illinois wants Meyer from you. Probably true. Probably 100% true. The state of Illinois just wants your money. All your money. They want to be able to tax us at 80% and let you keep your 20% and kind of live in your little mud hut and carry on. But that's why everybody's leaving. Why everybody's leaving.
How'd he do? Did he keep it together? Hey, there's Mom.
Your mom back?
She's back. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, she is.
Everybody had said hi to her.
Don't mess with my cookies. They're gonna ban all your flavors, and then you won't be able to make no cookies.
Yeah, they're gonna mess them up.
They're gonna piss your mom off, and next thing you know, Springfield's going down.
Okay, so I think I might have come up with an idea for Michigan to try to get around it, but it's a mess. You're right. They're right. It's gonna push everybody to a black market. You said that stuff already went into effect, so they're already gonna have to start playing by those rules. Man, it's gonna get me banned. All right, so check it out. You can't sell anything that you call a rape kit, but you can sell all the things that make a rape kit. Walmart
Really?
does. They do. Sure, think about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can. Swabs.
Yeah,
gloves.
you just can't call it that. And I'm not saying it again. But my mom's here, and this is what we're talking about. So
That's cool.
yes, she is. I don't see why they couldn't sell don't meese with the 217. Is that a northern area code, Jason? A Chicagoan? I think, Jason, those guys, if you're even still here, Gentry. Oh, you're here. Okay, so he just saw that. Okay, so I think they could sell non-flavored e-juice and sell flavored bottles. I mean, that's what
mix your own.
Jason, honestly, like Smith, listen, dude, if Illinois starts to do something crazy, and I mean, we got to keep you alive. So, we would put together something and make that happen. Something along that lines, like no nicotine. You could get that from a distributor, or no flavoring, and just add the flavoring secondhand. I wouldn't be surprised if companies like Flavor West and Capellas don't start offering solutions for that right away. And I really need to do something with the Graham Slam recipe before vaping goes the way of the dodo. I probably haven't mentioned that to you, Skip. I've been thinking about giving that recipe up.
Dude, give it to Jason.
I don't know if Smith can do anything with it, but I know if I post it to the internet, the guys that are capable can still get it, because I still have people getting it from me, but no one that's buying it from me. Even if I handed them the recipe, they'd be like, "Oh, okay, can I get my bottle?" You know what I mean? But there is some people out there messing. I think I'm gonna do that for the first time live here right now. I think I'm gonna give the recipe away to Graham Slam. Anybody that's watching. All right, so the main ingredient, which is 7 out of 8 parts, meaning it's the bulk of it. Are you watching? Jason, you watching? You ready? Hope he's ready. It's cheesecake graham cracker is the secret main ingredient in Graham Slam. Cheesecake graham cracker. It's from the Flavor Apprentice. They use it. They make it. So it's that, and then so that's 7 parts of that, and then a half a part of oh snap! I need to make it more often. Vanilla swirl and cake batter. Cake batter V2. Cake batter V2.
And it is good.
So it's 7 parts cheesecake graham cracker, a half a part vanilla swirl, and a half a part cake batter V2. And I can't remember if it's called V2 or if it's called DX. It's DX cake batter, which means diacetyl free, and that is Graham Slam. And usually I mix it up at an 18% flavoring. So write that stuff down, Jason. Type in when you've got it written down, and do something with it before vaping dies. And all I ask is they credit me.
Vaping's not gonna die.
I think your commercial, like going to vape shops and trying different flavors. Yeah, Mom, write it down too.
It's never gonna happen.
And if you want to do something with the flavoring, Mom, I've still got quite a bit of the concentrate already pre-made up. So if you want to try to mess around with it. Yeah, cheesecake graham cracker is a very specific graham cracker. Everybody that tried to copy dude's recipe and back in the day just kept trying to use cheesecake, and there's like 15 different ones. You can? We honor me, Jason Smith? We honor me with it? Come on, man. You put my caricature on it. I'll type it into chat right here. 7 cheese.
Type faster.
I'm trying to think again. I'm doing so many things. I'm terrible at this. I'm like the worst streamer ever for this stuff. Cheesecake graham cracker crust, half DX cake batter.
You're gonna have to put a banner across there that says awkward silence ahead.
Right. I'm not editing anything. This stuff's going straight up on YouTube the way it exists, and it's gonna bump.
You're not gonna edit nothing?
No, not for the live streams. They're their own beast, man. Because live stream is what it is. This is where I cut my teeth and learn not to say dumb stuff and have to learn what the things I do say.
Yeah.
Gentry, if you want Graham Slam from me, just hit me up. I can still make the stuff. I've been doing 500 milliliter bottles of this stuff for a while. CDX get better having vanilla swirl.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another one off you here soon.
There you go, Jason. 7 parts of that, half. If you can get somebody to manufacture it, that'll be dope. You won't be able to sell it to my friends because they get it from me. What? There you go, man. Yeah, use my caricature. I'll send you the real good one. But yeah, that'd be dope. I'd like to see Gram Slam available back on the market, dude. Like, cause it's good stuff.
A lot of people were vaping that.
Yeah, they were. And you know what the reality is, though? You know what the funny thing is
what?
If Jason does bottle that stuff up, he can literally, I would be willing to bet that he can make it the most expensive juice in his shop. And it would still fly off the shelves. Because I'll go on to I'll pull our vaping page, be like, hey, Gram Slam's available over here. I got nothing to do with it except my face is on it. Please take pictures and show me vaping my juice with my face on it, please. Thank you. Give your money to Jason. That works for me. By the way, we're talking about 618 Vape. If you happen to be watching and not familiar with the locations, Jason has many locations in Anna and Carbondale to serve all your vaping needs. He carries a wide array of juices along with CBD products and all the hardware you can imagine. Please visit him at 618 Vape, both on Facebook, Instagram. You got a Twitter account now? Don't have to delete your Twitter account. He's on YouTube with us and stuff, but visit him. Not him specifically. He's got people. Visit his people. Get your stuff. There you go. Send me my check. I like money.
I like it. I take the money now, thank you.
Carl's Jr. You've seen Idiocracy, right, Skip?
Yeah.
No, yeah, Carl's Jr.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite movies. It's almost like now. It's awesome.
Yeah, Gentry, I'll watch some of those videos and then we will correlate later. You still never sent us the model number of your laptop, so I'm not sure if you're being serious. Because, like, that was the first easy step. Like, just put the model name in the thing.
It's on the bottom of the computer. It's not really.
Just put it in the thing, and then Skip's going to look it up. And then me and him are going to talk about your computer. And it'll be like you're watching a review of a piece of equipment you already own. And we'll tell you all about it, all the things it can and can't do, how whimsically entertaining it can be, or how decrepitly past it has become. So we will do those things for you, Gentry. All I need from you, buddy, is the model number off the bottom of it. And if you already posted it and I didn't see, I'm sorry. Mom, you said I saved Jeff today. Yeah, he smashed the shit out of his tank. I was telling Jason Smith that he went by there to have his tank looked at, to get a new tank. I found him one. I can't believe it. Skip, check this out, man. Like, you know, I've been throwing vape stuff away because I'm not trying to, like, harbor this stuff forever, right?
Right.
Just threw away a bunch of crap over the last couple days, and then Jeff hits me up this afternoon and tells me his tank is broken.
And you threw the tank away.
I thought I did. Night, Jason. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I appreciate it. If you want to clip out that little plug for you and post it on your stuff, have at it. It'll be on the YouTube channel in a couple hours. But no, I threw away a bunch of stuff, right? So I went looking, and lo and behold, I meant to throw it away, but just didn't. One of the exact tank he was using, so I was able to hook him up with a new one. So
what kind of tanks does he use?
He uses the Kanger sub tank stuff, like the little small round coils and stuff. He uses that.
Yeah, I mean, I've got several spare tanks, but well, more than several, 3. But they're pretty good sized.
And Jason, if you're still here, thanks for hanging out, dude. I appreciate it.
I don't know. I mean, they fit my Heracles, but
well, I was able to get him hooked up with one, so hopefully he'll be all right. It was.
Damn, I got an atomizer still in this box.
Atomizer for what?
For my Heracles tank I use on my vape. Wow.
The Heracles?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Jason's saying I don't know how to do this.
How to do what?
Okay, hopefully hope to God he's talking about his laptop. Do you have the laptop in hand, Jason? I know there's going to be like 5-second delays between me saying it and then you typing it and then me responding to that, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to act like you are controlling me on Mars. Jason, do you have it in your hands? And Skip can watch Facebook chat to see if he responds. Thank you for hanging out with me, Skip. I appreciate it, buddy.
It's alright, man.
You having fun?
Chilling time before I go to bed.
You having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, it'd be better if I had a camera.
Yes.
But the guy that loaned me his camera took it away from me.
Did? You weren't using it?
Well, I was, but I was doing porno.
Yeah, nobody wants that, and nobody believes you can get it up, so... Okay, Jason. All right. Okay, we are on to the next step. Skip failed to advise me that Gentry has updated his textual communications on Facebook, so now we have a confirmation that indeed it is in his hands. Jason, on the bottom of that laptop while it's closed, do you see any stickers identifying the manufacturer? Maybe a lot of numbers and information under it. Maybe a long series of numbers.
Does it say model and a number?
It may say model. There's no guarantee of that. And there's a good chance if it's a Sony Vaio or anything like that, there may be nothing on the bottom.
It'll say Sony Vaio.
Then that's it.
Model number.
And no, dude, I am telling you. Jason, you're looking at the bottom. You're looking for a sticker, buddy. And I want you to, when you find it, it may say model, and type that stuff into chat. Whatever numbers you got, we can work off of. We can start looking up that machine.
With your phone and post it.
You could do that as well, but then we'd have to type it in.
We're going to have to type it in anyway, so.
Or copy and paste it if he's kind enough to get us in a manner that we can do such in.
But
is
I have skills, so.
Is my mommy still here?
Mommy.
Holy cow. She's never watched me play Rocket League, so I need to know if the pressure's on or if I can just kind of half-ass it. She was a big fan of me in football and stuff, so. She said I tackled a whole bunch of guys one time, and I don't remember it.
Well, that comes with life.
Well, our coach had a really good philosophy for the kids. Thanks, Mom. I'm glad you're still here. She is still here. My coach had a really good philosophy. He said, don't just stand there, hit somebody. And it basically meant when the play was going on, if all of a sudden you're looking around, you're like, what should I be doing? Go hit somebody, preferably in a jersey that doesn't look like yours. And so I think I tackled like 3 or 4 guys or something. But see, the thing is in high school, I could put on muscle and stuff, but I was a skinny kid. So I would spend the summers, Mom attested to that, I'd spend the summers skinny as shit, and then I would get into whatever sport it was we were playing, and I could just pile on the mass. Like Greg and his brothers hated it because I could pile on mass like so fast. And then I'd be all ready to go again.
Hey. Be right back. I gotta take the dog out.
Alright, go take care of Loki. I will be here holding the fort down for you, hopefully with some information from Jason Gentry about the status of his machine and its potential identification. I'm gonna play a little Rocket League. We're losing. Down 2. That's alright. That's a nice shot. I don't play Rocket League to show off my skills. I do it to show other players opportunities that they could capitalize on that I didn't. That's what I'm here for. What are you doing tonight, Mom? You're normally not up anymore this late. Is something going on? I'm trusting my teammate. Oh, I mean, it paid off. Paid off to trust a teammate. You going? You're not going? You going? Oh, I got exploded. You took pictures of all the stickers. Okay. That is cool. Alright. Playing your game, Mom. What game is it? Jason, if you'd be so kind as to post at least a couple of those. And Skip can start doing a little bit of research on that once he returns. Oh my god. These guys are as bad as I am. I guess I have finally got down to the MMR that is in play with my particular set of lack of skills. So we will continue on. Oh, my niece is here. Super City and Facebook. Oh, cool, Mom. I might check that out. Hey, Alex, how are you doing this evening? We are hanging out in here playing Rocket League. You don't know how to put them on Facebook? You don't know how to post pictures on Facebook? How about this, Gentry? Post it on your personal Facebook and just tag me or message me or whatever you want to do, and I will take a look at it and get it over to Skipper. But yes, hello, Alex. Your grandmother is here. A couple of my buddies are here. Skip is out walking the dog. He'll be returning momentarily to hang out with us and chat. Will you be staying? Will you be hanging out? It's crazy in here. You know, when grandma's here, shit gets out of hand. Ah, since I have you both here, Mom, I need you to do something for me. It's very important. Very important. Post them, Jason. Hit him up. Mom, Gears of War 5. Go check it out. Looks like they may be back to old form. It is a game that Errol and I intend to probably try getting in on. I'm gonna try to sucker my friends in it. You know how I do. Get them to do the shit I want to do. and that's going to be on our radar. It comes out September 10th. But it's going to be a part of the Microsoft Game Pass, which is it's kind of like, remember Xbox Live? So it's kind of like that. I think it's like $9 a month, but on PC and consoles and stuff, it gives you access to stuff. So we'll need to run some stats and see if your computer can handle it. But Microsoft's Game Studio thinks a lot of people's can. But Gears of War 5, it's coming out, and me and my buddies are going to play it. And you are one of my gaming buddies, so I'm letting you know about it. And there may even be crossplay, so if you can get an Xbox One off one of the kids or whatever you're doing. Yeah, look, Alex is down. I told the story earlier, Alex, on stream about Gears 3, like when it came down, how you guys, the girls came down. You guys are the girls. I don't care if it's sexist. Deal with it. I don't care. But you guys came down to play Gears, and that was really the last tip of the toe. Last tip of the toe into the Gears of War pool. And I think a lot of that... we will let you know, Mom. I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that Epic was slowly turning to the dark side, so that may have been why we left the Gears of War. But check us out. Epic's gone full dark side now with Fortnite and being an evil overseer of a gaming community and whatnot. But the Gears of War franchise remained with Microsoft Game Studio, so it's them guys making games for it. So hopefully, oh my God, skip your babe. But those guys, yeah, those guys are hopefully making it. The Game Studio is making it, so hopefully it'll be good. It'll be a first-party Microsoft game, so we can get in and check it out. But yeah, we need to get in on some Gears of War. That'd be fun. We've been looking for anything, really. So how was Loki? Did he get out his P's and poos?
He just had to go and mark the yard to make sure all the other dogs knew it was his.
I get that. Yeah, when me and Lisa were there earlier, I marked a couple spots.
Yeah. I always mark a spot when I'm out there, too.
Good. What was the last one you played, Mom? 3 or 4? The last one I played 2, and then I watched the cutscenes for 3. Yeah, there you go, Alex. Get Grandma an Xbox, and she'll be good. She prefers the consoles either, because Grandma's not really a PC master race sort of person. Hey, welcome back, Jason Gentry. Did you find a method in which to post those images yet? If need be, I can pull up a Facebook page and demonstrate to you how to upload images to Facebook in a manner that your buddies can see. He took pictures of it, Skip. He got pictures of his laptop. Hopefully nudes. You there, Skip?
Yeah.
You got the clock.
I'm here.
You there? I hear you. I hear you. Did you hear me? We're waiting on nudes of Gentry's laptop.
Uh-uh.
Yep.
Did he post it?
No, we're waiting on him to figure it out, and if he tells me he can't do it, I'm going to open a thing and show him how to post images to Facebook, but I think he knows how to do it.
Yeah, it's like a little camera thing there. You just click that.
He shares a lot. Oh, this dude! That dude!
What dude?
It'll be on the stream. Mom played 4. Okay, so Mom played Gears 4. Alright. Not too much I can do without upsetting my teammates. Yeah, Alex, do it. Oh, Gentry, I'm not trying to make you feel dumb, buddy. I'm just having fun. Waiting on you to upload images. So we can see what kind of laptop you got. So we'll know if it's even worth messing with. Because really, in all honest to God, like, PCs and laptops over the last 5 years haven't gotten tremendously better.
No, especially laptops.
I mean, there's only so much heat you can generate in those little bitty boxes without causing mayhem. Oh, come on, team.
Never owned a laptop.
I've had a couple.
Unless my Commodore 64 counted.
Yeah, we knew you meant we knew you meant 4. Alex, you'd have to actually, I think there is people now playing Gears of War 5.
Yeah.
I think it's already out, actually. If you got the deluxe edition, or what was the other one? If you've got Microsoft's Ultimate Pass, which is like the Xbox Pass, the PC Pass, everything, then I think you already have access to it. So reviews will start coming out well before, yeah, send them me on Messenger. Reviews are going to start coming out for it long before anybody can buy it, which I like. I think that's important for gaming. Oh my God, I can't believe I blew that. Everybody turn your head away from the stream. Look at
No.
something else.
You're playing terrible tonight.
There's
but
other things you could
I'm
be
not,
watching.
I'm not slamming on you, but I mean.
Oh,
I've seen
what? What?
You're not playing up to your quality. that
Yes,
you
actually,
normally play.
there was a game earlier I did. But not this one. Spend most of my time chatting and reading and stuff.
Yeah, you can find something different to do.
Nobody else wants to watch the other game I'm playing.
What
Buoyancy.
are
I was it's a city builder that's
yeah.
based on a raft and stuff. Oh, that's a goal. We're gonna let that one go in.
Put me to sleep with just saying that name.
I enjoy a good city builder like Frostpunk
Yeah, I know
and stuff.
you do, but
It's not fun to stream. It's not fun to watch. It's
No,
not
nobody wants to
exhilarating.
watch
It's not
that.
exciting.
Gears of War be exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think we're all gonna try to get it. Sounds like my niece is gonna play. That'll be fun. You're not trying to watch the stream. I'm not trying to watch the stream. Okay, send me that message. I'll see it pop up on Facebook. Yeah, I'm hoping, Mom, that there's crossplay on everything. Oh my God, should I leave these guys? Oh, I'm leading the team. I can't leave these guys. Hopefully it's crossplay. That would be ideal. Do you know what the real old times were, Alex? Nah, I kid. No, you missed out, and I'm not even gonna lie. You totally missed out. Yeah, Gentry, that's why I need to know the stats on your computer, buddy. To know if it's going to be able to handle TeamSpeak and, like, run an OBS and all that stuff that you're going to need to do to be able to, like, mess around. But, I mean, it'll be able to run TeamSpeak almost without...
How old is this laptop?
He said it's a couple years.
That's not good.
But yeah, Alex, you missed out on the heyday. Like, the weekends where everybody came up, like, or came down, like, my buddies, where we had, you know, when Heather and Mike were living there, and there was literally a house full. Kara and Greg would come down. That was dope. We had some hellacious Halo LAN parties. Halo 2, Halo 3. I can't remember which Halo it was, but yeah, Halo 2 was the midnight grab for, and then me and you stayed up, Mom and I stayed up till I think it was like 4 o'clock trying to get through the campaign. That was awesome. There was a guy there at the oh man, I screwed that up. There was a guy at the midnight release that had one of the full-blown he says like 5 years. Okay, Gentry, that may not be all that old. Okay, I'm screwing up my teammate. That may be manageable. Like we were saying, technology hasn't advanced a whole lot in 5 years. Alex, how old were you when you were playing Halo with us? Because that'll be a good judge of time. And Greg, okay, so you do remember that. Okay, so you were there. You were there. That's dope. So maybe you did get some of the best of it. You guys missed out when you went home though, because we would all good night, Gentry. If you ever get around to it, dude, send me the stats on that and we'll look it up. But during that time, shortly thereafter, we started gaming every night online, and I remember Anastasia was pretty upset about that because she knew we were still gaming after she left. After you guys went home. I thought there was another shooter we all tried to play at one point too, that wasn't Gears and wasn't Halo. Oh, that was a bad hit. Oh, but they're gonna let me do something with it. Up in front, teammates. Eight to 10. Okay. So yeah, it would be awesome to get everybody back together to jam on that stuff some more. Okay, Jason. Yep, send it to me whenever you can, buddy, and we'll take a look at it, make sure it all works. I will try to watch a couple of those Orange Cassidy videos for you, man, and get my thoughts together on them, and we will try to do something, buddy. Maybe have you guest on Grimy Politics to cover some of that stuff. See what Errol thinks. Or we can just do it on your channel, man. Start you up a channel. Jason Gentry presents. Clear. What you doing there, Skipper?
Oh, I was looking through the options on TeamSpeak 3. Let's see if there was a button to mute that you could push and hold to mute.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You can set a hold to mute.
Is it under tools, options, where's it at? Hotkeys?
Yeah, it's under the hotkey. I thought there was a tab for hotkeys.
I didn't see it. Oh, look, let me go back.
Dang it.
Tab. At the top, you mean?
Yeah, go into tools and then go over to I thought there was a hotkey tab, or maybe that's OBS I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
I'll look in a second.
I don't see a tab.
Finish this game. I suck at it too, Alex. The reason that I play Rocket League on live stream is to present people with opportunities that they could have done better at, and so people can watch it and feel better about their own gameplay. They can be like, hey, I'd have got that. I do miss that. I'm gonna watch this guy. All right, what were we looking up, Skip?
I got it.
Okay.
So I can. All right. Okay. Because the problem is I like to vape, and in order to vape, I have to move my mic boom out in front of my face.
Ah, I gotcha. I appreciate that, dude. 100%, man.
Oh, I know it's loud. There's a couple people that stream it. They just, you know, it just fills the mic up with this white sound.
Alex asked if I think the PS5 is going to be any good. Yeah, I do. I mean, I saw some of the hardware stats on it already. I mean, it's going to be a powerful machine. It'll be the next generation of console. All of them pale in comparison to even a decent PC, though. I'm one of those guys. But there's no question that PlayStation won the console war last generation, so that's kind of hard to argue. So it stands to reason they'd probably have the upper hand going into the next batch of games too. So in the next batch of consoles, so it'd be a safe bet. I mean, if you were going to plan on buying a PlayStation, but the thing is like, I don't know. I kind of feel like Xbox and Microsoft are about to do something really crazy, and with the Xbox Game Pass and the Microsoft Game Pass and all that they're doing now, like for $15. You're basically gonna get access to all first-party games on the PC and the Xbox, and that's a big deal. Microsoft's really gonna start doubling down. I think they even said, Skip, check this out. At one point, I think Microsoft said that going forward, all first-party games from Microsoft Game Studios will be Play Anywhere, which means they're Xbox and PC games.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
yeah, and Stacy's saying, you know, you're going to be able to play older games. I think going forward, that's going to be standard affair. I think they're always going to try to give us an option to sell us back the carcasses that we've already tread-crossed. Going forward as a digital service, as a, you know, on-demand gaming and stuff. And maybe for the last couple, and I did see, you're right, yeah, apparently you're going to be able to put our PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 2 disc in them and they work. That's kind of cool.
Really?
That mean, if they've done that, then you know what that means. That means they've made deals again with Nvidia, because I think Sony went AMD, didn't they? So
yeah.
like, I think that means they made a deal so that they can play those older games again. But I'll tell you this, Alex, and you're still too young to believe me, so you don't have to believe me yet, but let this ring through your ears later when you do get to it. The idea of playing those older games only lasts as long as nostalgia, because any older game you put in, and I've yet to have this not be the case, any older game you put in, man, after you watch it, play it for 10-15 minutes, you're like, oh yeah, that's right, the graphics were kind of terrible, oh that's right, it didn't have this option, and it just kind of wears off. Not to say you won't find games that do that, but it's really hard to go digging back on the previous catalog. Video games do not age like wine.
No, they do not.
They don't get better with time. Unfortunately, because it's a technological based media, as the technology gets better, so does the media. And so it's kind of, I mean, I wouldn't ever buy a new console, you know, going forward. I wouldn't buy a console based on what I can play, because you can play those now. And as time goes along, the PlayStation 4s are going to get cheaper. So if you want to play your, you know, PlayStation 4 game, just like PlayStation 2s now, I mean, I think you can get a PS2 now with everything included, maybe even some games on going like $50-$60. So the older consoles are the way to play the older media. But going forward, it's got to be about bang for the buck. I know Sony's got a lot of hey, Jake Tucker, no dude, I'm not wanting to trade anything, I appreciate it though, dude. I know they've got a lot of exclusives already on the console side, but a lot of it becomes River Raid. Played it twice. Mom said, "LOL, yep, the River Raid I bought from Jeff at Christmas. Played it twice." Yeah, that's the thing. The nostalgia is just not there. It doesn't last very long. But anyways, yeah. Going forward though, Microsoft makes a really compelling offer with being able to buy all, or being able to have access to all the first-party games that comes out from Microsoft Game Studio, which they have been buying up studios like it is a habit. Like they are trying to break an addiction. There's going to be a lot of first-party stuff that's going to be available on the console and on the PC that makes that a really attractive bargain. Not that I would ever really endorse a console either way, but like, it's a good time to be a gamer. Let's just say that. Like, because obviously if Microsoft does all that, Sony's going to have to respond somehow, Skip. They're going to have to do something to combat that. So it'll just be overall a good time to be a gamer. It's a kind of a sucky time right now to be a PC gamer. Maybe the first time in history, or not in history, but definitely in the last 10 years that I can say that, just because of the inner party bickering that's going on between like the Steam stuff and the Epic stuff and all the individual developers and publishers putting out their own little standalone launchers and all the garbage. But it's a good time to be a good time to be a gamer in the sense that the going forward stuff is going to be beneficial to everybody because they're having to compete on such a wider array now. Like people are going to have to they're going to have to literally start competing with like stuff like Stadia, and even if a lot of people don't use it, they're going to have to start competing with services like that. And I think Microsoft's getting ahead of the curve. Yeah, someone just said, because I have Game Pass on my PC. How do you like it, man? Do you like the Game Pass? Or, you know, do you play a lot of games? I know the library that's on there now is not, like, completely saturated. There's some garbage on there, that's for sure. But I know they keep adding games. I would actually really love to hear your opinion on how you like the Game Pass so far. Alex says, how do you feel about the Spider-Man situation? Man, me and Errol really need to do that video, don't we? It's kind of weird, Alex. First off, I truly feel as though that the 23 movies that make up from Iron Man up through Avengers Endgame is a complete package for me. And there's a myriad of reasons why I feel that way. Both it's a contained story, it gave us all the periods on the questions that they had made, the answers to the questions they had proposed and things of that nature, and it's a complete story. It's the greatest story ever told in my opinion. And so going forward, though, they're going to have to adding things onto that story, and it's all going to feel tacked on, and we can see that already from what they're doing with Disney Plus. Okay, and I'm still getting to your question, but I'm kind of giving you my thoughts on it. So the Disney Plus stuff that's coming up all looks kind of questionable to me. There's a couple things in there that I think would be cool, like the What If, Captain America, Marvel Zombies, because Marvel Zombies is a really good read. And Alex, seriously, look at me. If you are enjoying the Marvel Cinematic Universe and you really like these movies, please look into Marvel Unlimited. Okay, you can get it for like $9 a month and way cheaper than that if you do the year, but it gives you access to the entire catalog of Marvel comics. Okay, anything older than 6 months old in the Marvel comics in their entire catalog, you have access to for free in beautiful HD. And if you do that, I can give you an awesome list of things to start reading. There's some great stories in there. Seriously, girl, if you are going to be into it, get into it. But anyways, all right, back to the MCU in specific. So the MCU going forward looks really scattershot to me. Like all the What If stuff, I'm not super excited about. Like the Black Widow movie, I'll support it as long as it's not super woke. The next Doctor Strange movie looks really interesting, depending on what they do with it. I hope they bring in Nightmare, but a lot of that Doctor Strange stuff can kind of stand on its own. My concern with going forward in the Marvel Cinematic Universe is we have set it up in such a way that the big events that we would want to see can no longer happen. Okay, Mjolnir doesn't exist, so we can't do Beta Ray Bill. When Galactus shows up eventually, we don't get to see guys like Tony Stark and Steve Rogers be like, what in the hell is that? Like, we don't get to see them react to a god. There are just a lot of the things played out already that puts us in a really weird position, and you can tell that from Marvel because of what's coming out. We don't have, like, I mean, for instance, at D23, they announced a bunch of stuff for the Disney streaming service, and basically the more details they announced about stuff, the less interested I was. But they announced a lot of details, but they aren't giving us a core line. Like, we always knew, like, phase 2, phase 3, what the plan was, what was going on, what the vision was. All they've told us coming forward is they're working on Doctor Strange, Black Widow's almost done with principal production. There's they're working on the next Black Panther. They didn't give us a title, they just said they're working on it. And then there's the They announced the Blade and Fantastic Four coming on down the road. So it doesn't really have a clear vision. The core Avengers are gone now. Listen, there's not a major Marvel storyline that doesn't have Captain America. There's not a major comic book storyline that doesn't have guys like Iron Man. So it's going to be a different world, and it's going to be a different group. And I hate to say this, but one of the things that happened in the comics with Marvel is they went super woke a couple of years ago. Okay? And when they went super woke, it destroyed the comic industry for them. Their numbers plummeted and stuff, and they didn't learn their lesson, and it looks like we're going exactly that same way this time. They're going to do the exact same thing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And because of those things, I don't see a super promising future for the MCU. Yes, they're still going to be able to print money. They're still going to be able to bring people into the theater to watch watch the movies and stuff, but it is not going to be the huge thing. I cannot see them pulling off another Endgame. I do not see that specific soup ever being formulated again, because it was a unique, once-in-a-lifetime kind of experience that they're not going to be able to replicate because the big players are out. We're done. We're done with Iron Man. We're done with Captain America. You know, Black Widow's dead. So the core's gone. You won't get those, you know, really building things. And because of that, maybe it was a good time for Spider-Man to pull out of the MCU. You know, maybe it was the right time for that to happen. Sony can definitely destroy it. Like, for instance, they were able to ruin something like Ghostbusters, so there's definitely nothing below them as far as them being able to do. But I think Tom Holland's got a decent chance over there at Sony. They can do their Venom stuff. The Rogues Gallery of Spider-Man villains runs super deep. Maybe the MCU needs to not have Tom Holland, because, boy, it sure seemed like they were going to start leaning on him pretty hard as the lead for the MCU, and I don't think that was the right move. So, I mean, maybe it's better for everybody, but I don't know. I don't know where the MCU. I'm like the biggest MCU person that I know, and I don't see a really clear-cut future for them. Not that I won't be there for the Doctor Stranges and, you know, the Fantastic Four. I really want to see that done right, because my boy Doom's got to get some representation up in here. I don't care if he needs to be his own movie, but if they got to pack it into a Fantastic Four, I'm okay with that too. But the overall, like, feeling of the MCU, man, it really, after about the 30th watching of the Endgame, I was like, man, okay, now I've seen it. No, but I really felt like it was a complete package, and you can tell that by watching Far From Home. Go watch Far From Home. They allude to a lot of the stuff that happened in the blip and stuff like that, but it just, it didn't feel like there was anything there. The most poignant moment for me was when Spider-Man was like, what about this superhero? What about this superhero? And they weren't available. And it's kind of like, oh yeah, you did go through all the big hitters, didn't you? That's all we got, huh? So I can agree with Sony not wanting to take a smaller cut on a pie that they own, but I don't believe that Sony will be able to produce better movies on their own. Kevin Feige's the single visionary for that whole universe, and without him at the helm, Sony's gonna have to do their own thing, and we've seen what happens. What'll happen is in the next Spider-Man movie, you're gonna have like 3 villains, promise, because that's all Sony knows how to do. And the chick running it, Kathleen, I can't remember her name, so I'm not gonna say it, but the chick that's currently contracted to be able to head up the Spider-Man stuff, I don't think she's got a clear vision for it, but we'll see. But that's my feelings. I think maybe Spider-Man got out at the right time, and maybe there's nothing worth sticking around for in the MCU. Dude answered, Yafrawa. Sorry if I butchered that, dude. Yafrawa. Yeah, it sounds right. It's alright for the money, but besides that, I don't have any problems. I like playing the Xbox exclusives like Forza. It's nice to be able to play it on the wheel for once. Okay, dude, that was the, specifically speaking of that, that's the reason I hadn't gotten the Game Pass yet, because the only Forza on there's Forza Horizon. Dude, I am a motorsports guy. I want my simulators. I want a simulator online. So, and I didn't pick up Forza 7 yet either. But that's dope. Yeah, as they start fleshing out that catalog, dude, that's going to be way and way more interesting. Skip, are you still with me, or did I put you to sleep, buddy?
Nope, still here. I was feeding the dogs some peanut butter.
Sticking it to the roof of their mouth. That's good times. But yeah, I do want to, I will try to, I will eventually check out that Game Pass, because I think stuff like that's going to be the future with games as a whole. They got to figure out a better model than $60 a pop for a game that could be terrible.
Oh yeah.
So I guess Alex and Mom are still here. Someone else is still in here too. Thanks for sticking around with me, Alex and Mom. I appreciate it.
Yafaro left. Because there was.
Because I was rambling on forever.
Back now. I don't know. Somebody just came back in. So.
Yeah,
Maybe
Windows 10.
him.
Yeah, maybe it was him doing some vaping. But I actually did see Far From Home finally the other day. I didn't buy it or anything. It was on, I found it on Putlocker with a decent quality of it, so I watched it. Decent movie, not bad.
He's still here. Just
Thanks for hanging out, man. I
sitting-
appreciate it. I am trying to be entertaining. Doing terrible at Rocket League, though. Holy crap. I did win a game earlier, so that was fun.
Not terribly, but you're sucking tonight. I'm sorry. I've watched you play. This is not even. close
Yeah,
to it.
I mean, I'm way better when I'm completely focused. And the biggest
Well-
problem is that because Errol and I play like long stretches with Brad and stuff, our MMR, which is the measurement of like how good you are and who you should be playing, gets completely jacked up.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in forever. You see me now? I'm right here. How you doing? Get you Alex, download Rocket League and get you a PSN thing. Yeah, dude, if you want to play with me, hop in. And Alex, if you got Rocket League on your PS4 or whatever, get you the Psy network or whatever they call it, and then we can cross-platform play, and we can all be terrible together. If you can try to find me, dude, Yafawa, I think it's under Spine if you look it up. It's a caricature of a dude doing this. It looks a lot like me. But it's a caricature. If you look it up and I see a invite or a friend request, dude, I will gladly accept it. And I think on Rocket League itself, let me see what I am in here. I guess it doesn't say who I am. I don't know who I am. Yes, Alex, but I am fully aware of all the activities that's going on in your life, huh? You're gonna pop out one, huh? It's not something I recommend, but y'all keep doing it. Stupid species keeps popping out people. We're just trying to shut off the lights here, and y'all keep propagating.
Yep. Just add them. Pile them up.
Trying to shut off the lights. Like, okay, so there's another kid that I have to pay attention to in the apocalypse. Great. Standing roll goes for you, Alex, as everybody else. Well, not everybody else, but you know, those people that I'm going to try to keep alive. You got to get to me. There's an apocalypse. You got to get to me. Or in reality, get to me or Grandma, because I'm going to come get my mom. Or kids. It's a boy. How do you know that already? You've been pregnant for like an hour. It's a boy. You got a name for it? Has it got an X in it? An X and a Y?
She's naming them Apocalypse Monster.
Apocalypse. Hey, if it's apocalypsing outside, we're painting our barrels black.
Yep. Got to.
Somebody else just came in here. Hey, Sam. What's up? Don't mind us. I'm hanging out with Skip. He's on TeamSpeak. You'll be able to hear him. And then my mother and my niece are in there. So have at it with the F-bombs and sex talk, because my niece and mom are here.
You're terrible, man. Terrible. I think I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go get small and go to sleep.
You going to bed, huh?
Yeah.
All right. What's the plan for tomorrow then?
I figure I'll probably, you know me, I don't get up till like 10:30, 11. So. Oh, you don't either. Never mind.
Depends. Depends
so-
on how my back is. I'm old now.
Yeah, I got you beat. But anyway, I'll get up, drink me a cup of coffee, and then, depending on what time it is, I might just go over and pick you up, and we can go over to Best Buy and whatever. Just hang,
Okay.
eat lunch.
I can
buy
dig
you
it.
lunch.
Hey, I like lunch.
Yeah.
Yep, we can do that, man. I'm gonna stay on and entertain these folks for a while.
All right.
Cameron McKell. What?
All right, man. Then we'll talk to
Oh,
you later.
she's naming her kid Cameron McKell.
So.
I was just saying that to you before you left, since you were part of the conversation.
I see it in chat.
I just saw it. I just put it together.
Yeah, I see it.
I got a lot of the dumbs. All right, well, you have yourself a great evening, Skip.
I
Thank you
will.
so much for going to the birthday party with us, man. I really appreciate that.
You gotta support your friends.
That's right, buddy. We have a great night, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, I'll talk to you later and see the rest of you later on.
Peace. I don't know how we're winning. I have not been contributing in any significant manner. Okay, now that he's gone. as Michael, then spell it as Michael. It's Mikel. Mikel? Mikel? Does it be nickel if it was an N? So it's Mickle? Cameron Mickle? Why Cameron? Where'd you get that? You need a silent X in there somewhere if you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna be truly millennial. You gotta get like an X or something, a couple Y's, something silent. Start it with an X. Start it as an X. Nope, not helping. I'm failing. Yeah, Yoshfawa. On Steam, dude, try searching Joshua Brown 18. That might be the easiest way to find me on Steam. I know at one point I had it locked down because I had angered ISIS or something, and it was getting pretty ugly on Steam. Grandma, get him. What? She's on my side. Are you new here? Are you new here? Mom, Grandma, get him. Come get me, Mom. Spell it, Michael, then. Why are you trying to be special? Put an X in it. Yeah, that's it. M-I-X-K-E-L. And it's pronounced Michael. Or start it off with X. Be like X-M-I-X-H-A-E-L. And say it's pronounced Steven. Write it down, you'll get it. Steven. And wait a minute, are you assuming it's gender identity just because of a test? I don't know about that. Not having any luck. Let me see what my actual name is, dude. Just says spine. Oh, I'm about to anger my team. And it says I'm online. How about this? What's your name, dude? What's your name on Steam? I will do it backwards. Hey, I see that. I see that. I'll get that in just a moment, bud. So she didn't explain it to you either, and you guys talk all the time. And she's all, Grandma, get him. Like, was there anyone else involved in the naming of that kid? Is that all you? Out of love, I asked out of love. Out of love. Did she leave? She might have left. Let's see. Do this so that I'm not giving away everybody's info. Somebody left. Somebody left. All right, buddy, I got you. We are now friends. I don't do that very often. I don't do it very often. He invited me, didn't he? I will play game with you. What's up, man? It's accurate that they do a lot now with certain blood tests. I'd almost have to back up my stream to understand what you're talking about. Let's see. Oh, we were talking about the gender identity. No. You were assuming like whether it had a boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. No. I was like implying like what would you like to have on your ID? Gender. Go ahead and cue it up, man. I know if you're listening to me, you're 5 seconds back. I'll throw in a chat. Am I not in here? Should get in the game. Oh. Screwed up a lot of things there in a very short order. My apologies. Threes. I like threes. Whatever's good, actually, man, if you're listening to me. Whatever is good for you. I'm game. So are people still in here on Facebook and YouTube and hanging out? Listening to all my shenanigans? My mom's in here. Alright, so I've got a non-rando on the team now. Dude from the chat's in here with us, so we'll try to get some... Oh, not ideal. Not ideal. We're going to take that goal. We're going to eat it. That's alright. No problem. You guys are normal. You guys did really well. I'm proud of you, despite your... Just like the rest of us, despite your starting out statuses, y'all did alright. I mean, we all got sucky parents, except me. Mom's awesome. I did alright. But you guys are doing cool too. Wouldn't be of my playbook, but y'all's playbook. It's working out. Oh yeah, I do remember Stacy saying that. You know, if Mom said, remember when my niece said Stacy was a girl and she's staying a girl? Yeah, in some states that'll get your kid pulled away from you now. And that's not a joke. Like, if your kid wants to take the hormones and stuff and you don't give it to them, they can take your kid away from you. That may just be the UK, but I promise you that kind of crazy stuff's coming to the US too. I'm back here holding down the fort. And I'm gonna get that one. Oh. I could have done better than that. Wouldn't beat. Oh, teammate. Sorry, dude. Alright, I'm gonna focus a little bit. No more chats. Not seeing anybody else say anything. Hope you're all still here, having fun, doing something else, not watching this intently. Just let me be, you know, let me be into your psyche, your subconscious. Let me tell you the things you already feel. Alright. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's a good hit. Nobody? Oh. Oh, I got it. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Oh, goal. Nice shot. Nice shot. Yeah. People try all kinds of things to end mental illness. Cutting their penises off and stuff. I don't recommend it. Nothing's ever been cured by that. Who told you they wanted you to be a boy? Floyd? Jennifer? Because I thought Jenny wanted like a fleet of girls. Oh, not helping. Get it, team. Let's see. Oh yeah, actually. Oh yeah, you're way better than you were. Your parents were doing it. I don't know, maybe Floyd. I don't know. We were all terrible. I was trying to live like an old person at 23. Found out a bunch of stuff about her. Man, did you tell them all that stuff, Mom? When's your due date, Alex? Oh, that's a goal. After all that effort. Oh, it isn't. Oh, get in there and help. I'm gonna be a contender. Oh, nice. You got a family. I'm gonna take it up for you. Oh, no. Boy, he was on it, wasn't he? Nice shot. March 12th. Right on. Good deal. Oh yeah, you didn't know it when they were down, that's right. Fair enough. That is wildly accurate. Yeah, I basically found out some stuff about my ex-wife. You guys never knew her, I don't think. Maybe you might remember. It seems like a long time ago. But yeah, apparently since then she's gotten all kinds of felonies and been put in jail, and that's not good if she knows her mom. But yeah, so she was selling, allegedly, because I'm posting this to Facebook, allegedly, I don't know for sure. But selling heroin and stuff, might have killed one of our friends. Talked to Steve. I just figured she was living her best life. We were friends on Facebook for a while. And Carl too, like he had come down for the opening. He'd come down, her father-in-law had come down for the opening of the original vape shop. Right, dude? I see that. And all of a sudden everything just went black. Like nobody was talking anymore about anything. And it turns out that was during the time when she was starting to apparently get heavy into stuff and drugs. And like I looked up some dockets on her. Like last year they broke into some vehicles and a house, and I didn't look up the docket all the way, so I don't know if she was ever been charged with those things or if they were just allegations and they were suspects. But it sounds like some pretty bad things are happening around her. And I mean, I know a couple of things that like people died that she knew. Is that a goal? Am I bullshitting and getting goal? Hey, look at that. But yeah, after we split up, some people around her started dying, suicides and stuff like that. So apparently things kept getting worse for her. And you know, I carried a lot of that baggage. I don't know why I'm spilling this shit to you guys, but I carried a lot of that baggage for a long time. Thought I screwed that one up. Turns out she was saving me. People she got with, they got in trouble with. You know, I talked to Steve, who was he was our entertainment host when we were kids, and he keeps in touch with everybody, so he's been telling me the stuff that was going on with her, and he avoids her. And Steve's one of those guys that want to talk to everybody, and he just loves all of our friends, and he just wants to talk about the good times and maybe make some new good times, stuff like that, right? And he doesn't talk to her because of the, oh, I just fucked my teammate, I am so sorry, damn it, I screwed him. I'm sorry, dude. I thought I had the angle on it. And you are not terrible. You're a pretty good player, man. Thanks for joining and making me not look so bad. I was talking about, but anyways, I carried a lot of that baggage for a long time. Thought I was a bad person. Thought I made me a bad husband and shit like that. But man, it just turns out she was crazy, and that sucks. I wish I could go back. I wish I could go when I moved down here. I wish I could go back and tell myself, dude, listen, it goes so left for her and stuff, but I didn't have the ability to. I don't have the ability to do that. So all I can do is take solace in it now. But I mean, I still hope the best for her. Like when she went dark, I figured she was out there living her best life and stuff. But apparently, fate had other plans for her. Sucks. We all know people that get sucked into the stuff. It's easy to do. Sucked right into it. You know her? How do you know her? Did you know that was my ex-wife? Trusting in you, Yarfawa. So you, man. Yarfawa. Is that your real name, by the way? Missy Brown. Lisa asked the other night, she's like, why didn't she change her name back? I don't know. Because she's got a really, you know, really unpopular, you know, it's not a very popular last name. I don't know why she didn't change it back to it. I would have. Yes, she let you guys hold the snake. She was my ideal love was when I didn't know what it was. She was my ideal love when I didn't know what love was. Nice shot. Nice shot. I know it didn't go in. Nice shot. Yeah, you held a snake. You guys missed out on all the airsoft and paintball and all that though, didn't you? I know you did. You totally did. I would never do that. When you were a young child and you were impressionable, you didn't know what to be scared of. We let you do all kinds of stuff. They told... My grandma's told you about when I got attacked by that monkey, right? What you doing? What you doing with that ball right there? What you doing? No. Yeah, I don't know why you would have kept it. It's like whatevs. It's like, who wants to go through the paperwork again? Oh, no. He's carrying it all the way. Nice play, guys. Good try. Stupid monkey. I'm like walking along. I'm like, what you gonna do behind that fence? Ooh, getting all mad. Whatever. Monkey. Stupid monkey behind the fence. Then the fence ended. Like, why is the fence in? And why is there not a clear sign that says, do not intimidate the monkeys? Because this isn't a fence. It's more of a wall that they just have to walk around. Like, that like mess me up, man. So when I hear stories about monkeys and apes being able to tear up shit, I'm just like, parents, man. Mom's like, no, let him die. It's a funny story. Monkeys. Oh, nice shot. Walking along for everybody else. Yeah, went to a petting zoo. I guess mom was like, 2 kids is too many. She was like, go pet the monkeys. And they were in like this cage thing in the parking lot. It was after we'd gone through the petting zoo, so we'd already seen all the fun animals, and we had a bunch of fun time, and had like zebras and stuff trying to stick their head in our car and stuff like that. And then we get done, we're gonna go inside and play with the, and that's why I don't remember it. Yeah, that's right, they said don't stare at the monkeys. Psh. Words. So we get done, we park the car, and there's a monkey cage out in there, and notice I said cage because that's what I thought it was. And it's like, don't stare at the monkeys, and they didn't say because they run this joint, right? And so I picked me a monkey, picked one about my size, which in hindsight probably kind of dumb, you know, because I'm like, pick one my size, right? And well, monkeys when they're that big are really strong. Didn't know that. And can you believe they let people do that shit, Mom? Like, there are people out in the world like me, and they're like, yeah, just leave monkeys out there. So, anyways, but I go up to the petting cage, and I think Jennifer went over there with me, too. She read the sign, I read the sign, I didn't care, found me a monkey about my size, started staring him down because the sign said to do that. That's what I read. And then, yeah, walking along, staring the monkey down, starts making noises. Yeah, he's getting really agitated. They're really big on that not making eye contact thing. Yeah, just walking along, and he's getting all excited, and I'm walking along because this fence shouldn't end. And I noticed as we were getting closer to the end that he started getting more excited, and it's because he knew something I didn't know, and he knew the fence was going to end. And then it was the running. I remember the screaming and the running. And it was a very traumatic moment, and when we went back inside, I got to hold a lion cub or something? Maybe a bear? The bear, is that what I'm remembering, Mom? There was a lion and a bear that we got to hold inside. Really dope place. I mean, I assume a couple kids a year get killed there, but fun. Oh, I tried to get it for you, buddy. I tried to capitalize on that attempt. Oh, I'm gonna let him get that boost. We're gonna send it back down here. Play around this guy. Use my patience. Played it up in front for my buddy. Oh, he missed it. Oh no, that's brutal. That was a beautiful pass. Sorry, man. We'll get the next one. We're gonna go into overtime with him. Nah, Knight Rider's got it. No problem, dude. No problem. No problem. Oh, good hit. Good hit. I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I got a little bit of boost. I got it. I got it. Dang. I didn't have it. The bear tried to climb in the car. Was I staring it down? It's the thing I did as a kid. Super effective. Super effective. Oh, you're gonna go see it? Yeah, I saw a couple of the earlier reviews on it. Did you enjoy the first one? Or are you just like going to go? Oh, I'm trying to get something going on here in overtime. when you're far. So you meant, oh, nope, that's not ideal. Not ideal at all. It's okay, it's okay. We got dude back there. You're gonna make a perfect save. Well done. I thought the first one was okay, but I am so jaded by the original. But actually, something funny. I think there's an Honest trailers up now for the original or It or something. And apparently the second part of It, Mom, like you remember, like, you know, we had all of our like late or our sitcom guys in there, Ritter and Harry Anderson and all them guys. Do you remember a single scene? And Mom just said I prefer the original. Do you remember a single scene from the second half of It? Like just a single scene. And if you've seen it recently, you got to qualify that, because that obviously removes a lot of it. The argument that was made is the first half of it was really incredible. Ooh, I got detonated. The argument was made that the first half of it was really incredible, and then the second half was mostly forgettable. And that's what they're fearing is going to happen with the movie. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Oh. Oh. Ah, nice shot, man. Well done. That's exactly right, Mom. You don't remember any of the scenes because it was largely forgettable. Everything you remember came from the first half. Or if you read the book, the gap between the first half and the second half is probably what you remember. But anyways, yeah, like that's my fear going into this next half is that it may end up being largely forgettable. I hope that's not the case, but you know, they've made the joke. The books are better. You know, they've made the joke though for a couple years now that Stephen King doesn't know how to end a movie or a book, and I'd never heard that before, but literally the moment I heard it, I was like, he doesn't. Like, all right, how's Pet Sematary end? How does Needful Things end? How does The Shining end? All right. I mean, I remember the end of The Shining, but like, and by the way, the one with the guy from Wings was way better than the original. Don't get me wrong, I love Stanley Kubrick, but not for Stephen King. My teammate was waiting for that, and I jacked him. Nobody's got time for books. Books is dumb unless they're comic books. Alex, get Marvel Unlimited. Seriously. There's so many good comics I want you to read and we can talk about. Will make you interesting. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, for instance, Mom, did you read The Dome? I think that was maybe a 2 or 1-parter or something like that book. And it's like he knows how to set up them, but he just can't finish it. The guy's a great assist. He's got some of the greatest assists, but he needs other people to finish this stuff up because there's just no. The endings are never memorable, and that's messed up. Like the ending should be the part. the ending should be, you know, rememberable, discussable. Like I don't know. You think they would be able to do at least as good as like Memento or like Oh, what do you got it? Ah, damn it. Like you would think Stephen King would be able to do like Nolan level stuff, like Christopher Nolan. Yeah, but the problem is well, okay, you can't ever fault Kubrick for doing his vision because it would be insane to hire. They'd be like hiring Da Vinci to paint like an ad of something that's already created. That's not what Kubrick does. Kubrick creates long shots and weird compositions and auditory, you know, stuff. Oh, I didn't help, but they almost got that, you know. And so with The Shining, that's why The Shining was shot so crazy, and you got all the halls and all the long single shot scenes. because that's Kubrick's vision. I mean, it's in there in 2001 Space Odyssey. That's what they should have expected. But, I mean, maybe, is it possible, maybe back in the day, whenever they brought in Kubrick to do that, that they realized King couldn't write an ending and they were trying to have Kubrick do it? I don't know. It's hard to say. I know some of the best Stephen King stuff that he's ever has ever written were the short stories. And it seems like, because the short stories have to pay off, they have to be there. Like, look up The Raft. I think it was in Skeleton Crew. But look up The Raft, and that is like one of the best Stephen King stories, and it's a self-contained thing. He actually wrote it. He was driving somewhere when he was younger, right? And he ended up like tearing up some cones, some construction cones. He like tore up some. He messed them up or something along that lines. Well, he ended up getting put in jail until he could pay his fines, and he didn't have any money and stuff. And he was a short story writer at the time. I saw your question, Alex, to get to it. The short story writer at the time, and they made a deal with the sheriff that he could write the guy a short story and get out. And so that's what he did. He wrote The Raft. It was a part of the Skeleton Crew. Great story, really good story. I have played Monopoly. There's actually a Marvel Monopoly that I was going to pick up, trying to get all my buddies to do a game board night, because a couple of them had expressed interest in that. Oh, okay. They had expressed interest in that, but like nobody wants to play Monopoly. And there's even a cheaters edition of Monopoly I want to check out, but I would definitely play it. Getting these animals together to be able to stream, meaning everybody being home, is hard enough. Trying to get everybody together to board game would be almost impossible. Actually get them together in person, can't even imagine. Yeah, how's the Avengers one? I mean, I imagine it's just a lot like regular Monopoly. Almost bought it for the tokens. In Gold Avengers, but what was the thing? Oh yeah, Captain Marvel's in it, but Doctor Strange isn't. Come on, man. Work with me here, dude. Nice shot, dude. Good job, man. I don't even know if you're still watching the stream, but nice shot, dude. Oh, I just saw that you said it's fun. So is there like a big change in the rules on the Avengers one? Oh, sweet, you still are, man. Nice shot, dude. Well done. I did not expect that. Uh-oh. Strange? Sure, no, I mean, well, I mean, what do you mean by that? Neither is Captain Marvel. As far as I'm concerned, she's still not an Avenger. GG, guys. GG. Hey, Yafaro, can you back out on this? I need to run AFK for just a second, and then I'll be right back. I just don't want to get sucked into the next game. We'll back out. Hopefully you heard me. I'll be right back in a second, guys. All right, I'm back, dude. If you want to go, oh, that looks badass. Go ahead and cue it up if you want to. Yeah, Strange is an original Avenger, neither is Captain Marvel, and now that Tony and Cap are dead, I'm not sure we can ever have any more Avengers, because only Cap and Tony can really deem someone an Avenger. Alex, you've seen Far From Home, right? I'm asking you a question about Far From Home. If you've seen it, it's gonna make you go, what the fuck? And that will give you an idea what to expect from Sony. Oh, sweet, you were typing me up a thing. I will read that on the next goal. You just saw Homecoming? Okay, cool. You should check it out. I mean, it's a fun movie. Is it in? Nice redirect, dude. Dude, that was pro level redirect. Holy crap. No, that was all you, man. I just knocked it down there, man. You slammed it. That is dope. Yeah, you should see Homecoming, though. Since you asked about Spider-Man, is that like your dude? Ooh, nice save, dude. I don't know if I'd have had it. Alright. Oh, we got a bot humping a wall. We got a bot humping a wall over here. Alright. Rose, Thanos' children. There you go. Oh. Okay, so they changed it up pretty good. Yeah. That's, you know, and what's funny, and like you guys wouldn't even know this, but like Iron Man was never a big deal in the comics. Like they've had lots of Iron Mans, but some of the most popular Iron Mans were like Infamous Iron Man, which is a Doctor Doom story. So it's really dope that like you guys see those guys. Oh, nice try. Oh, nice shot. Go team. Go team. Yeah, I was all cap too. I mean, as far as the MCU goes, like, first off, Captain America Steve Rogers, not Chris Evans. Like, I do not like Chris Evans. I mean, we can get into all that, but I can deal with Ruffalo. I can't deal with Evans. Yeah, Cap's my guy. And he was, and, I mean, when Doctor Strange came in, that was like a pretty big addition. You can't like ignore the addition of somebody like Benedict Cumberbatch to a cinematic universe like this. Like, you can't underestimate something like that because he brings a lot of star power with him. And if he hadn't done that stupid Boston accent, like, it would have been golden. And it looks like they got rid of it. So, oh, nice shot, nice shot. Look at you, you're on fire, man. Look at you, you're on fire. Were you scamming me? What did you say earlier? I'm not horrible. I'm not horrible. Yeah, dude, I'd say you're probably not horrible. You're holding it up. If they get rid of Hulk, you know the waters are all murky with the Hulk anyways. Like, you're never gonna get your standalone Hulk movie. It's always gonna be shoehorned into something else, which is fine because, you know, some of these characters, I don't think they could stand a movie on their own. But anyways, we were talking about, yeah, Cap's my guy. It is super depressing he's out of the MCU, and that has a lot to do with my feelings about, like when I said earlier about what I think's gonna end up happening with the MCU. That may have a lot to do with it. I mean, you don't realize how big of a deal it is to pull somebody like Captain America and Iron Man out of your cinematic universe until you've done it. And that they've rung that bell and they can't undo it. They can bring Tony back as a AI, but if they do that, they are basically alluding to the fact that they can't do anything. There is a Hulk movie. There is absolutely a Hulk movie, and it is a Universal movie. It is not a... Now, back at that time, they were still being... All the Marvel movies were being distributed by Universal. I wish I had my soundboard up. I'd play the horn thing. Somehow, back when Marvel was selling all their stuff to try to avoid bankruptcy, nice job down there, guys. When they were trying to avoid bankruptcy, they sold off the rights to a lot of the stuff, as you know, like Spider-Man to Sony, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four to Fox. And a part of that deal was the distribution rights to the Hulk. And it made it to where if you make a Hulk movie, Universal has exclusive distribution rights to it, which means they get to take a huge chunk of the money. Now they can't get in like creative control, they can't do anything like that, but they get to make a great deal of the money. A lot of the money's in publishing. And so you won't see a standalone Hulk movie because of that, like, ever. It'll never happen. The only reason you got the one that you did was because Universal was down at the time, and you gotta remember back in that time, Marvel Studios as a whole didn't really exist. I jacked that up. I am sorry, dude. That was a good clear by you, and I jacked it completely up. My apologies. So that's why you got the Hulk movie, and even to today, like, oh snap, if you go look at the Hulk movie, the Blu-ray or the DVD or anything, you'll notice that it's in a slightly different vein. It's just a slightly bit different packaging and all that stuff. Ah, you sucker. Because it's been distributed by Universal, and so were the first couple movies. But since then, nice save, dude. Since then, Marvel now distributes them. If you look, they're distributed by Buena Vista, and that is is it gonna go in? That is Disney's distribution center. So what you got? You did get a Marvel movie. You did get a Hulk movie. It was in Ragnarok, Infinity War, and Endgame. That was your Hulk movie. The Fantastic Four movies have been garbage. That's, you know, it sucks that Fox kept doing that, because that is the first family. Is that a goal? Oh, that's a goal. Oh, that's a goal. And they just butchered them. There's like some really good Fantastic Four stories too. For instance, one of the main storylines in the comic books was the Incursions. It was Secret Wars. It was all the Marvel universes getting basically brought to an end, and basically it turns out it's the Richards that solve everything and are the key to everything, and they fix it all. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Of course I missed it, because I just did something really cool, and it only makes sense that I would now jack stuff up. But there's been Fantastic Four movies that they've just been garbage, and oh, nice shot. There's been actually reasons why, believe it or not. We're finding out more behind the scenes stuff as we go along, and one of the things we found out was that there's issues with likenesses. All right, let me paint you a picture. All right, so let's talk about Spider-Man: Homecoming. You got a smoking hot young Aunt May. MJ is a, I don't know. I don't want to be racist. I don't want to say anything that's wrong, but you know, MJ is not white. She's not the white redhead that we're used to. Ned Leeds is not the skinny Asian kid that he is normally presented as in the comics. There was no Uncle Ben. All these different things were, so here's what happened. So if Sony and Marvel did a movie where the likenesses of Aunt May was Aunt May, and MJ was MJ, and Ned Leeds is Ned Leeds. If all that happened, then for the next 5 years, Marvel cannot use those likenesses in their comic books. Okay, this is my understanding. This is a lot of the industry stuff that we found out. So that is why, and in addition to that, if Sony rebooted the Spider-Man universe, which is always possible, I mean, take a look around. If they were to reboot the universe, they couldn't use those likenesses that they used with Disney. It's a lot of hoopla, but that's what it boils down to, is that they couldn't use the regular likenesses of those characters because they may lose access to them for so long. So that's like, that shows you kind of a level of murkiness that's going on with it all. That's why Homecoming, you got a ethnically switched MJ. I faked him. Oh, it didn't do no good. A young smoking hot Aunt May and all that stuff, and the whole kind of plays into the same kind of problem with them all being sold off. So, but in the Fantastic Four, the reason that we've gotten shitty versions of those, like Sue's supposed to be brothers with yeah, Johnny and Sue are supposed to be brothers. You probably want to make them the same race. Maybe make them look alike a little bit, something like that. But and not make them all kids, because you cannot bring Reed Richards into a universe where he is a unrespected child. I mean, Reed Richards is not the smartest person like on the planet. Reed Richards is like the smartest person in our universe. Like, that's a huge deal, and they've been portraying him poorly. They just can't do it right. And for a long time, everybody's like, well, Fantastic Four is just old school. It was made in the 50s, like Mom says. That's her jam. It was made in the 50s, so how can you expect any of those stories to stand up? Where do you think Cap's from? Where do you think Iron Man's from? Where do you think the Hulk's from? I mean, you're talking about original core people. I mean, unless you start throwing in, like, the Wasp. You know, I mean, you're talking about core original characters that we've made work on TV. Don't get me wrong. Nobody thought they were going to pull off Captain America, but they did. So it can be done, and I guarantee the Fantastic Four can also be done. But everybody's failing at it. Unfortunately, Fox doesn't have it anymore. So we'll get Fantastic Four far before we'll get an X-Men again, which is good because we need to bring in Doom. Doom needs to be the next big villain, the next big bad. By the way, on my channel, I don't know if you guys saw it on my Facebook page, but I posted the Dr. Doom tour of Carbondale in Murfreesboro. We went around and I was in the Doom costume, had Skip and Arrow with me. It's like 10 minutes long or something like that, but we had a fun time. Ooh, I blew that. Help me out, Farva. You gotta save me, buddy. I don't know if you ever told me if that's your real name or not. I asked you, holy cow, look at that blast. I did fall asleep toward the end of Homecoming, but Peter in the end movies was in it. What time of the day it was Homecoming. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, you know, in the other movies, it was always, you know, love at first sight kind of deal. I think that's another part they were playing because, I mean, she wasn't even his main love interest in that movie. It was the other girl, which does have comic book roots. I mean, everything Kevin Feige does. Oh, dude, I was gonna let you have that. I'm sorry, man. I was letting you have that one. You had the dude had the angle on it. I was gonna let him do it. Not letting that happen. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff changed, and now you understand why they didn't want to lose the likenesses and whatever that they were doing. There's two schools of thoughts. There's kind of like let Spider-Man go and let it be its own thing. Then there's the Disney buy Sony and fucking rape and pillage them and take all their good valuable things and make them ours. Like there's that too, but I mean, we can't, even if they're doing good stuff right now, which not everything Disney's doing is gold right now. Like, they're destroying the Star Wars universe. Like, I don't think anybody realizes how bad it really is, but it's really bad. Oh, good night, Mom. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna play a little bit more and then do it too. But like, Disney is not the arbiter of all things great. They most certainly screwed up some shit, and they're screwing up shit now, and as they get more woke, it's gonna get more and more problematic. I'm not doing anything. Yeah, me too. I didn't do any of the Amazing Spider-Mans. That stuff was all garbage. I guess there was the 2 of them, and then they had planned for a 3rd one that was never gonna happen. And then dumbass straight up pissed off the executives. They flew him to Japan, and he was supposed to. It was like a dumb meet and greet for like executive types. Like, it wasn't like a big paparazzi affair. It was basically go shake hands with like the corporate guys, maybe get up on stage and say some things. Andrew, no, what, I can't remember his name. But Andrew Garfield. They flew him over to Japan. He kept saying he didn't want to do it and stuff, but they were like trying to get it done because, you know, it's one of the requirements of being Spider-Man. You gotta do his corporate events and whatnot. It's like a NASCAR sponsorship. Ooh, my team is getting it done. But anyway, so they flew him over to Japan. He didn't want to do it, yada yada yada. When it came time, oh yeah, dude, Zach, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Were you waiting for a time to throw that in? Yeah, that was a long time of no breaks. But anyway, so they take over Andrew Garfield over there, and the morning that he was supposed to come down and talk to all the executives and do all the things, he pretended to be sick and didn't go to them, and they ceremoniously dismissed him and ended production of Spider-Man 3. Movies are a fickle thing, and they will nuke them. They will nuke them hard, and that's what happened to Boy. But those are all terrible either. And more evidence of what I was talking about, Alex. Like, the next Spider-Man movie, watch, you're gonna have 3 or 4 different villains. You can bet your ass you're gonna have the mainstays. They're gonna do Doc Ock and the Green Goblin in the next movie and not pay either one of them enough respect like they truly deserve. It'll be like that. It'll be just like that. But Alex, do you have a PlayStation 4? Do you have the ability to get on some Rocket League? I mean, obviously not tonight, but I mean, I'm always looking for people to add to my repertoire. Now Now you're one. Welcome aboard, man. The Green Goblin's never been presented into the MC version of Spider-Man, so yeah, no, they can't bring him back. They gotta bring him at all. Remember, all this MCU stuff only belongs to Homecoming. Everything else is irrelevant. Cool. I think Rocket League will run on, okay, I got it. Rocket League will run on PlayStation 3s too, as well. Not 2s. Certainly not 2s, but I don't know, it's worth looking around. Just about every damn thing will play it now. Oh, no! Oh, rule 1. Oh, that's, no, yeah, rule 1. Did he end up on the other team? You're far, we lost our guy. Zach, we lost our dude. He ended up on the other side. Yeah, you need to get you something, Alex. If you're up at these times, you might as well get on a game with us and stuff. The only one that's relevant to the MCU is any of the ones with Tom Holland. If Tom Holland's in it, that's your new Spider-Man. Everything before that is new. None of it is relevant. There are technically 4 Spider-Man universes from Sony's point of view. There is the Tobey Maguire's, that's Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3. There is the Andrew Garfield's, that's Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. And there is the Spider-Man, which is the Tom Holland affair that they're doing with Marvel. And then there is Into the Spider-Verse, and they just call that one the Spider-Verse in general. That's the cartoon, which, by the way, if you have not seen Into the Spider-Verse, that is hands down the best Spider-Man movie, unquestionably. If you don't get it the first time you watch it again. But it is absolutely the best one. I'm totally blown away with what they were able to do. And not just from the animation standpoint, because, you know, I'm a nerd for that kind of shit, but it was a really great story, and it's maybe the best introduction to Miles Morales you're ever going to see. Now that Sony's basically the sole arbiter of the Miles Morales story, other than in the comics, that's probably the closest you're ever going to get to like a legitimate awesome Miles Morales story. But yeah, check it out. I don't like Spider-Man. Like, I don't dislike him, but I've never been a fan of him. He's not my guy, and I never got it. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know he was the #1 selling comic book hero for Marvel until someone proved it to me. I definitely never knew anything about Miles Morales other than his existence, but Into the Spider-Verse like taught me all about him, and he's an awesome character. So you need to check out the Into the Spider-Verse. That's something you can find now. It's already out. It's been out. But if you haven't seen it, you need to see that. But yep. So the only universes running right now are the Spider-Man universe. Oh, are these guys champs? Oh, no worries, man. No worries. But yeah, those are the ones that matter right now. And seriously, check out Into the Spider-Verse. It's like so good. And I owned it for a while before I actually watched it, I think. Just like Black Panther. I feel bad about that one. I owned Black Panther for like a month and a half before I watched it. And that's a good movie. Worthy inclusion into the MCU. If you haven't seen Black Panther, it's worth seeing. It was not all woke and anti-white and stuff like that. It was like solid story. I mean, other than they said in there about us wasn't true, so let her eat. Oh man. See, and that's why I need to start making these my last games. Throwing it apart. Falling apart. Hey, and Alex, I won't always stream to Facebook, so if you've got YouTube and you're doing all that, you ought to subscribe to my channel, because I'll be streaming on here. If you want to hang out, we'll get your TeamSpeak and you can sit in here and chat with me. Oh god. Oh, terrible. I shouldn't have stuck around this long, dude. Zach, I should have bailed, man. I should have left earlier. That's why I'm playing like garbage. My apologies, man. I am not being a contributing member of the team. And I should do better. I'm going to do better. Yeah, I think we got her all ironed out. She's told me that she's got most of them now. I don't know if she has all of them. I don't think she has Into the Spider-Verse. Don't believe she has that. I know I loaned it to them to watch it, and I think they did. I think they watched it. Yes, they're all worth watching in order. I actually put the Into the Spider-Verse as a part of the MCU collection. It's on the end. Oh, oh. There it is. Nice shot, dude. Well done. So we can score against them. It is possible. Okay. Thank you so much. I'll see you at Thanksgiving as well, Alex. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. Have a good night. Nice shot. That was good stuff. Hey, what's up, man? Boy, you were up late. Ain't you got school tomorrow? Oh, boom. Yeah, we've been going for a while, actually, man. It's good to see you. How was your stream tonight? What the hell happened to PlayStation Network, man? I saw you had your tournament going at one point. We went to go eat and had a birthday party to go to. And when I came back, it said something about the network went down or some kind of shenanigans. Tell me your numbers, how many viewers you had tonight, how many subscribers you picked up. Damn, I tried to play the odds. Ooh. The whole network crashed, or was it just Rocket League? I got no boost. I got no boost. Oh. What? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Good, dude. Those solid numbers for a run for tonight. Especially if the network went down. Was it in the middle of your tournament? Was it in the middle of it? It went down. Oh, right. Good. Is that the thing? You gotta wait till nobody else is streaming? That makes sense. Boom! Look at you, dude. You're on fire. You know I'm half paying attention. Oh, shit. Oh, that's brutal. So 10 stubs, 200 views. Yeah, was it like Squishy or somebody on? I know them guys are not Squishy. Oh, what's the dude that puts on all the tournaments and shit? Can't remember his name, but yeah, when they're on, man, I bet that gets all the views. Good game, guys. Good game. We held it together. I think I'm gonna stick around for one more before we call it. Daniel swinging by. Yeah, you need a backup, man. Did everybody else go down too? Or were they all playing on PC? Oh, sorry. I'm already up. You down for one more, Zach? Then to have any views is awesome, dude. You know what you're up against. Ah, they went down too? Of course they did. Of course they did. I've heard that a lot of the streamers are playing on PS, on the PlayStation, but it's like, you can just play on a, you can use a PlayStation, well, I use an Xbox, but you can use a PlayStation controller on the PC. Works just fine. Or I think you need a Bluetooth adapter. What did the other streamers do when they went down, dude? Because surely they didn't just kill their streams, call it a night. They play other games or something? PC just all the way around, yeah. Zach saying, you know, PC for better frames and stuff. Yeah, dude, this guy in here, Wi-Fi, this kid's a mogul. He's gonna be a mogul. He's been doing this for like a little over a month, and he's got like 757 plus another 10 you picked up tonight, right? You gotta be in the like in the 770s now. They restarted the stream. But he's got like 770 viewer or subscribers and stuff, and he gets a ton of people in there. He's doing all this stuff from a PlayStation. That's why I've been telling him, just wait, dude. Just wait until you're on a PC where you got all the magical tools like OBS and can do overlays and have some douchebag on Fiverr make you a stream thing, bunch of stream frames and logos and animations and all that stuff. But yeah, he's killing it, dude. Me, I'm just doing it for the hell of it. Just doing some stream. Nice shot, Zach. Good job, dude. Very well done. But yeah, when you make the jump over to PC, dude, it's gonna be on fire. Build back that camera up, get some light in your eyes, people be able to see your pretty face. Oh, that was terrible. Up in front, gentlemen. Somebody gonna do something with it? I believe in you. Oh, they got the deflection. Yeah, you missed some good games and some terrible games. Ooh. Sorry. I really didn't mean to blow that guy up. Damn it, and all I did was play it into the enemy. Good job. Is there a shot coming? Huh. Like they were all over there. They had time to work it out. Had time. Hey man, the worst days of streaming are the best days of anything else, right? And still to have a couple people in there. Hell, I've been entertaining just family tonight. So it's all about experience, man. One of the things I heard that actually made a lot of sense to me that made me feel better is like even on the nights when you're just streaming alone and there's no one watching your streams, like I'm even talking on Facebook, dude. There's time, like right now there's nobody watching on Facebook. I talk bad about everybody I know, nobody'd see it. But it's practice, you know, you're learning to talk to nobody, you're learning to look at the camera, you know, you've got a lot of that stuff already down, but I mean, there's always progress that can be made. You can always get to the next step, and it's all just practice. Work around their schedules, huh? Yeah, until you build your own audience, I can see that. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. That was a goal. That was a goal. Couldn't get to it, couldn't save it, couldn't hit it any of the times. I'm a failure and failing my teammates. It's a shame I play this game. If it wasn't for the system and insisting people play with me, I probably wouldn't be able to find teammates. Well, most of the bigger streamers have a pretty solid and reliable schedule, right? Oh man, I wanted that to be on goal. Anybody come in? Thank you. Good job, teammates. I about screwed that up for everybody, Zach. Yeah, it's hard to get them back when they're gone, man. Especially, you know, the fickle algorithm, because like as soon as your video ended, YouTube was already up in their grill being like, "Hey, you should go watch this streamer. We don't want to lose you. We don't want to lose them valuable views. We might be able to sell you a Gillette ad." Did you think any more about that? About just leaving it unmonetized till you hit 18 and then cashing in on your 18th birthday? Making it rain? Remember, dude, it's practice. Even when nobody's watching, it's practice. That was a good shot, man. Nice job, dude. Well done. I'm going to give you one more. One more nice shot. Three people watching YouTube. One of them's me. Oh, and the other be you two. Yep, right on. Yep. All right, team. I set you in a terrible position. That was my bad. That's my goal. My bad. Sorry about that. Okay. Do it, man. Do it, man. I'll be interested to hear how that all goes. I think you'll get it, but you need to make sure you're not violating YouTube's terms and conditions, because I'm pretty sure you've told people you're under 18 on your stream. And you know how haters be, man. Somebody's always trying to bring you down, one of those guys with like 50 subs that can't get any traction, man. They'll be like, "Look at this kid, he's not supposed to be doing none of that." Don't let them rain on you. Nice. Nice. So people are donating that way, huh? Did you give away a white octane the other night? Like, where does that shit come from? Kid, you making it rain. So that's how they're doing it. So you're already finding ways to circumvent the system, dude. You got it. Oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't good. I didn't help at all. Well, at least I stopped forward momentum. Is that company that's sponsoring you to give stuff away? See, I don't get all the logistics of that. Like, I guess I don't really. Oh, I didn't even help. Oh, you almost saved it. What an almost save. Oh, but you already have it, right? You're almost there, man. You're gonna be there in like a couple weeks. Because I mean, the way you do your shit, it's gonna grow exponentially. It almost has to. So you'll get there pretty quick. Or you wait until then to drop $100 on a body. Because I think I looked it up the other day. The white octane goes for like $100 or something like that, maybe. Hey, white's where it's at, man. White's sexy. I did all mine in white. Okay. Nice. You already have it. Oh, be on goal. Don't save that. Come on, man. Be cool. Come on, man. Be cool. One more goal. Oh, I can't leave on a loss. Gotta try one more. Gotta try one more. Oh yeah, you did tell me that. You have a ton of stuff. Was that what you were doing for a while? Was just flinging that stuff? Oh, you bailing on me, buddy? Cool, man. Well, you're for my friend now, dude. So I got you. Cool. Play one more game with me. But you're my buddy now. I'm gonna include you in the shenanigans here. Nice, man. Yeah. See, at one point I decided I was gonna just get my octane get my Manus the way I wanted it, like all whited out with the lightning and all that. And so I just went on and bought it all, and I haven't changed anything since. Like the antenna I'm using is one of the events one, and that's the last thing I did. But I was on all those trading things. There for a while I tried to do the trade stuff up to get better stuff. I just get wildly impatient with other people, man. It's like pulling teeth sometimes with people. And now I still just all the time hear from them. Somebody I traded like an antenna to like 2.5 years ago. It's just like all of them. Hey man, I got this. Hey man, I got that. So props to you for doing that. I wonder if we ever did any trading. Yeah. Oh damn, I didn't see him down there. He was in perfect position for that too. Unacceptable. I got it. Just stopping it, not progressing it. Oh, but they are just messing up. Oh, they're playing it for you. Keeping it on. Oh, there we go. That works. I got it. Next. Next. That's dope that you created basically a surplus of things you can give away. Damn, a surplus of things you can give away to kind of incentivize your stream. Okay, so I got a question about like the logistics. Like, how are you contacting these people that win their stuff? That'd be dope, man. That'd be dope. If there's any way I can do anything to help your stream out, but I'm not very good. At gameplay. I'm not all that entertaining, but I do try to keep it going. But if there's anything I can ever do for your stuff, man. Oh, I just made that a goal. I am not helping. I am the opposite of helping. I'm the opposite of helping. My apologies, fellas. My apologies. But yeah, if you want to send a bunch of those crazy kids over my way, man, we'll give it a shot. Alright, played it off. Alright, we're only down by 2. We can probably get something going here. I like it. Oh, sorry, teammate. Go ahead, take it. I will retreat back here. Oh, not up there. We're going to play it out. Nice. Oh, I will not go. Okay, I got 2 in front of me. Gotta go back. Oh, nice shot. Nice shot, man. Good try. I'm waiting to see what plays. You guys are both down in their corner. I got it. All I did was screw him up. Paste him a little bit. Okay. Okay, I get that. The bot. Where are you getting that bot from? That's doing all... Man, that bot's losing its mind in there. That thing is crazy. I dig it, though. I can see how it's like a slot machine. People are in there playing a slot machine. The longer they stick around, the more stuff they get. I will say that was a pretty cool thing about Mixer. The couple days that I've streamed on there, it's cool because your level slowly goes up while you're streaming. Oh, that was you, man. Oh, and I missed it. That's why I gotta get off here. What are these guys doing? Oh, okay. Hold on, I'll get in on that. Let's see if we can do it. I was trying to help these guys. Yeah, that bot's badass. Is that a feature? Oh, you have 2 of them. Oh, okay. I'm about to be explained to. Sorry, Zach. I was down there doing shenanigans with those guys. But I guess you guys scored while we were doing it. Should have left you had that one. That pixel guy is going to hate me, by the way. One named Nightbot and Fussbot. Okay. Fuzzbot. The YouTube things? Like, oh, boom. Oh, I bet they're probably like websites or something you're logging into to get that stuff going. Okay. I like it. And then Fussbot's handling all that coin stuff, ain't it? They're trying hard, huh? Doesn't look effortless, huh? Oh, got it over me. Alright, Pixels played up. Oh, no. Mistakes were made. Alright, got a good hit there. Waiting on a good clear. There we go. I got it. Alright, playing it off. Oh, he wrecked me. Oh, I hit it right to him. I was going to try to bounce it over him. Oh, I wrecked him. There we go. Place to the corner. Oh, I almost wrecked the pixel guy. Alright, we only got one guy actually fighting us. I don't even know if he's paying attention now. Let me try to get something. Oh, now he's taking it. Go ahead, Pixels, put it up. Dang it. None of my stuff works anymore. Alright, I'm gonna help these guys. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, man. That was funny. Let me see if I can get up here with these guys. Somebody score? They're ruining it. You're ruining our fun times. Come here and give your hand a kiss. Hello there. Oh, he got to it. Are we doing it down here? Let's go. Let's try this. All right. Oh, he scored. I don't think he gets it. Yeah, I'm guessing Fussbot does the coins and stuff, all that crazy mechanics. Like when people type in, what is it, exclamation coins or something like that. I'm gonna give me one of them free goals. Had to get me one. 1 second left in this game. I'm gonna do a little bit of chatting. Take a look at what happened in the internet in the last couple hours while I was gone. GG. Zach, thank you very much, man. It was a lot of fun playing with you, dude. Check it out. In the future, when I'm on here doing dumb stuff like this, I'll hit you up, man. I'll send an invite to you. You can come in here and help me out, dude. I really appreciate it. You're fun to play with. Fun to play with. I'm gonna back up out of this game. I know the stream's a couple minutes behind you, so you already saw me do that. Yeah, yeah, the problem is I can only give away to people on PC because you guys are all locked up in your own ecosystem. I'm gonna back out of the party, dude. Thank you so much for inviting me and sending me a friend request, all that stuff. Let me get in here. I'm gonna leave. You're good. You're a good gamer, man. I'm gonna change your stuff so that I can identify you better, so I'll know who you are. And thank you for watching the stream, man. I really appreciate that too. I am just in here screwing around. Talking to family. Yeah, I'll have to figure out some way to do that. I wish I still had access because I actually shut down. I had an Xbox One for about 3 months, and I had Rocket League on it and all that. We do stream on Grimy anytime it's Errol and me. If Errol and I are both available to stream and both gonna be on live stream, we're gonna start streaming it there when we're together because I usually have topics that me and him talk about and stuff, so I want to get a lot of that in there when we're gaming together. But anytime it's going to be like just me or it's me and Errol and we're only doing short term, I'm going to do it on this side. This is going to be kind of more my like jack off page that we do this stuff on. So this will be mostly what I stream my gaming on. So as far as like the standpoint, like if suddenly this channel becomes where people are coming to watch streams, which is if you were like, hey dude, where should I send people? Send them here. Because this is just my channel that I do whatever I'm doing on, and so if the streaming becomes a big deal and it's worth doing to be where people are watching it and are maybe interested in it, then I'll do it here and we'll just stream here. I am using the Samsung, that's Samsung, SAMSON. This is the Samsung G-Track Pro, and I'll tell you why I went with it if you want to know. I know you just asked which one I'm using, but I'm going to give you a dissertation about why I chose this one. So I had no product loyalty at all. Generally, when I go into something, that's how I like to try to roll. I like to try to not have any loyalty and just go what's best. And as you know, everybody uses Blue. Like that's the thing. Everybody likes the Blue mics, and they're good mics. The Blue Yetis are great mics. There's a couple microphones on the market that it competes with, and this is one of them. This is the one that's just a little bit more expensive, and this one's $129. This is an incredible microphone. It's not the trendy one. People aren't going to see the Blue microphone and be like, oh, he uses Blue, and that's what everybody tells me to use. Listen, this one has a little bit better response. It does more things. It's got what a lot of people describe as a crisper sound, a truer to life tone. If you do any type of music stuff, which I'm a musician, I play a lot of guitar stuff, you can plug a guitar into the back of this or any sort of microphone, MIDI, any of that stuff. It's got playback that I can monitor. There's a knob specifically for the headphones that are real time, letting me hear my beautiful voice. And so it had a couple features that the Yeti didn't have, and I just preferred it. It won out over even though there was a slight cost difference, I decided to go with this one. It just seems like a really solid mic. I dig the shit out of this thing, man. It's a really good mic. I keep it set to cardio. Some people use like the figure 8 and stuff like that. But and the next thing is like if you are gonna upgrade your mic or do something like that, make sure you get a good pop filter, man. I use the Stedman metal one. It's a metal pop filter. And it's really good for plosives, so you don't, Purple Paul Opinion. That's about as brutal as I can beat on microphone. Purple Paul Opinion, I'm looking at my levels. Purple Paul Opinion, I'm not clipping here, I'm not clipping there, and you're not getting the blow. Let me show you what it's like without the pop filter. So Purple Paul Opinion, Purple Paul Opinion, Purple Paul Opinion. It's a huge difference, and a good pop filter. You know, I saw you had like the nylon one or whatever. Those are great. Use that, but remember you're spitting on that thing every night. And then that bacteria gets to grow on there. for about 22 hours before you go back to it. So keep stuff like that in mind. Wash it if you can. But yeah, dude, I don't know what you're currently using because you keep it off frame. But the Samsung G-Shock Pro is what I recommend, unless you're going to go big. If you're going to go big, badass, and baller, and you're just going to go ahead and jump off the fence, dude, go with the whole XLR setup. You can go with a Shure 58, Shure 57. Blue makes the Ember now, which is that's a condenser XLR mic. Those are really incredible microphones. They sound really good. It really just depends on whatever you use. Newer 800s I'm using. I'm actually going to Google it. I forgot last night. Last night after you told me that, I didn't look it up, and I actually wanted to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that the one that, like, for a brief time you could get it for almost like $20 or whatever? Like, it was a super... Yeah, this is it, the $20 one. Yeah. Oh, so you're already XLR, huh? Is this an XLR microphone, isn't it? Oh, so you've already got a mix board and all that, don't you? What are you using as your mixer? The power supply, your XLR to USB interface. Are you doing Firewire and all that? Yeah, I've heard great things about that microphone, man. Yeah, I'm using USB. Does it sound good? Do you like it? I mean, I know you're using good headphones and stuff like that. Does my voice come across good? Yeah, I almost went that route, man. I have a ton of the newer power supply. Okay, cool, yeah. I have a ton of XLR stuff from my musician days. As a matter of fact, if the green screen wasn't here, you could see my, like, Marshall stack and stuff like that. But I have a lot of XLR mics, and I almost considered going that route for the streaming and stuff. Yeah, thank you, Yafara, dude. Thank you so much. Great gaming with you, dude. Have a great night. Thanks for watching the stream. Please subscribe to the channel. I know that's cheesy to say, but I said it. But thank you so much, man. You're an awesome dude. Zach, I'll remember you. Thank you so much, man. But I almost went with the, like, XLR stuff and using that, but this thing just looked really robust, and I love the ARM setup, and Samsung is a great company for, like, audio stuff. They do a really good job, so it's definitely worth it to look into them. But you've got a good setup if you're using a power board, unless there's something you don't like about it. The only thing I noticed about your stream, dude, is it sounds like you need to it goes into my splitter, into my mic. Oh yeah, because you got to communicate with your people on your stream, on your game too. Okay, so you're splitting it on the way in. Yeah, make sure your levels are good. The only thing I noticed on your stream is it seems like you clip out a lot. Like, there's a lot of clipping, unless that's the way your voice sounds, and it's possible it's the way your voice sounds, but it sounds like you got a lot of clipping going on. And I don't know, I actually don't know if there's shit all you can do about audio levels on PlayStation. I don't know how that works on the consoles. I don't know what you have access to, but a lot of times you get a volume setting on your mic, you might be able to mess with that. But you want good audio, man. Okay, clipping. All right, sorry, I just saw that. It just popped up. Clipping. Okay, so your mic produces a signal, and that signal is based on, like, the levels that come to it. So if I talk too loud into this mic, I will max out the level that it can pick up, and once it hits that level, it's going to go to static. It's going to sound like just static and like distortion and stuff like that, because you've clipped out the mic. Good mics like this one, if I clip out this mic, there's a little green line on the front, it's going to flip to red. Then in my recording software, I'm also looking at my levels, and I can boost the signal that's coming from the microphone non-clipped. Like, I've got this level set, so I'm not exceeding what the mic's capable of doing, and then I'm sending it into that software, and I can even boost it in there. But if you boost it too far, you will clip out what a computer can play. So if you've ever had like you ever been listening to, like, watching videos where they'll suddenly play like the Snoop Dogg sound or whatever, and it's like all distorted and it sounds really crazy. Like, I can pull up my soundboard and find you some. That's clipping. You're clipping it out. You're overdriving. You're putting a signal that's way above and beyond what your computer could possibly handle, or your microphone, whichever it is. So you got to get your level set right to where it's max loudness, but no clipping. So on my stuff, what I have my mic set to, keep in mind I got a pop filter. It's like 2 inches away, which is what you want your pop filter. If you can't slide your hand, sorry about the noise. If you can't slide your hand between your mic and your pop filter, it's too close. But like with this thing set up right now, I have it at about a 1 o'clock position, which is a little bit higher than halfway. And then in OBS, I have a 3 gain on it. Yeah, see, on the place, that's the thing is if your microphone, though, has a volume control or your mixer, turn it down a little bit and try to boost your stuff. Because you want max loudness, but you don't want anything to clip out. So like right now, this is about as loud as I can safely be into my equipment. I'm looking at my microphone, I'm looking at the levels, and I am just short of clipping everything out. This is as loud as it can get, but it should be, I'm not listening to it on your end, but it should stay nice and clean without getting distorted. Oh, you got to back that up, man. You got to back up that pop filter. You're going to be able to slide your hand in through there. And they all work differently. Like you got the nylon ones, probably 2 layers. It's diffusing the first wave of air. It's hitting that second one, and it's diffusing it again. And you need to give your mic just a little bit of room to breathe to let that plosion happen right through here so that it's not into the mic. Like I can even blow into this thing. What you're hearing is the air hitting this pop filter and being directed almost straight down. That's why I really like this Stedman. If you're spending money, dude, do this one. Let me show you something that's kind of neat. Make sure this is in frame. So this pop filter, I'm going to blow at this. And what it's doing is it's directing that air, almost straight down. This is an incredible pop filter. It's the Stedman 100. You can get them for like 40-50 bucks. It's all metal, and it is like it's like the professional grade pop filter. Spread that shit out, man. Get your audio, get it to where you can slide your stuff up and through there, and you'll be able to get a really nice signal. And the other thing is like you got to figure out your own etiquette, like how you want your mic. So a lot of times I'm squaring up with my camera because I kind of want this profile thing, but this is my main action screen. So a lot of times I'll keep it right here. Big advantage of this is no matter how loud I talk, there's 0 chance of you getting a plosion. Purple Paul opinion, Purple Paul opinion, Purple Paul opinion. There was no way there can be a plosion because I'm actually speaking this way. The mic doesn't really know a whole lot of difference. You're going to see a slight audio difference between talking here and then talking here, but the savings that you're going to have on plosions and stuff almost make it worth it. And I see how you're doing it. You got your mic kind of below you and it's down, and that's fine. However it feels comfortable to you, so long as you're observing the distance between your pop filter that you need and you get your audio level set right. Like Errol, my buddy, he has the exact same microphone that I do, but he sits awful far back from it. He sits about this far back, so we have his audio stuff changed a little bit. I have a little bit more of a boost for him. His mic's turned up a little bit higher. He doesn't have any compression, so as a result he has a more airy sound, and I can replicate that. This is kind of what Errol sounds like because he sits back a little bit further than me. So, but I've got mine set to cardio, so it's just right here and it's up in my shit. So that's what you need to do. You want to have a distance that you normally stay from your mic, and if you're resting your chin on your pop filter, then that's your distance. Set all your audio levels for that. That box you got is giving you a little bit of help. You can adjust things, turn things down, do different things to get that audio level just crisp, because you know what your viewers are seeing is important, but what's in their ears they can't control. You can't look away from sound, so you want that sound to be nice and crisp in audio. And if you got a good voice, and you're not like me, I sound like a douchebag, but if you got a good voice, you want it to come through really nice and clear so that people can make out what you're saying and everything sounds perfect, because it's all about that production value. You know, I'm not doing shit here other than just kind of paying attention to the light levels, the audio levels, and all that stuff. The gameplay's dog shit. You know, I try to make it entertaining, but it's, you know, trying to get the things right that you can. And your light, your sound, your audio, making sure all this stuff's set up. Listen to your gameplay. Go back and watch one of your streams and listen to yourself talking and hear if you're getting implosions and if you're getting funny audio stuff, and try to eliminate those. Try to maximize all the things. And there's a bunch of streamers that actually cover this stuff. Like I mentioned to him the other night, but dude, Alpha Gaming, if you haven't been watching him, check him out. He's got a bunch of great tutorials, and it's from the horse's mouth. I mean, he's got a very successful stream on Twitch, and that's all the things that he's doing, and he's giving you that advice for free. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, nobody's got a face cam. Can you do any chroma keying or anything on the PS4 app? Like, can you put in a green screen like I got right here? I mean, will it chroma key out? These are the tools you're gonna get advanced. You're gonna really be stoked about when you get to a PC. Yeah, see, headset mics just sound like dog shit, and you already know that. They just sound like they're just terrible. Do a green screen if you can. That adds such a depth to what you're doing. It frees up more of your screen. People can see behind you. You can do an awful lot with that. And as soon as you get over to I think this is your power supply. Once you get over to PC, you're gonna ordered it. What do you mean you ordered it? You ain't got a Joann's Fabrics or a Hobby Lobby or anything like that? You can just go get Fabricat? Hey, what's up, Nody? How you doing, man? Sorry, I thought we were basically in here chatting to ourselves. Welcome to my stream, dude. It's kind of on the tail end of it. We're just talking about some technical stuff on streaming. I own your Wi-Fi is in here. He's a Rocket Leaguer. Play Rocket League. I played a lot of Rocket League, dude. I'm just about done. I'm sorry that you've missed it. You can back it up and see some stuff. We're just talking about some technical stuff with streaming. What we did, dude, both Errol and I, we literally went to Joann's Fabric and found, I think it was called Jen's Cozy something. Nody, thank you for coming in here, though, dude. I appreciate it. I totally respect you bailing out on me to go find you some Rocket League gameplay. Please subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow night. But yeah, we just went and got some green fabric from Joann's Fabric. Here's the thing, like on OBS, I could literally chroma key any color. It doesn't matter if it's green, purple, blue, whatever. So find a color that works for you. You may already have, I mean, once you get to OBS, you'll have more power and tools and stuff. Let me tell you what you actually need to do to be able to stream your PC or your PS4. All it has is buttons to turn on. Let me look it up. You said you got the newer power supply. Oh, it is. It's just an amp. The hell. Okay, I'm seeing it now. I guess the one I saw earlier wasn't the one you actually had. Yeah, this is just an amp. There's no volume sitting on it at all. You just got on and off and a light. Well, that's what's up then. And there's nothing on the mic either to turn anything down. All right, so there's a path to upgrade for your stuff. Okay, so here's how this works. Your mic's actually a really good mic. If you want to stick with that mic and you don't have any problems with it, stick with that mic, dude. What you want to do is you want to upgrade to the Behringer power supply. If you go to Amazon and look up your mic, it's the one they're currently bundling with it. I think it's like $40. It's like the basic Behringer power supply. I'm trying to get back to it now. Yeah, the Behringer audio interface 1X XLR, blah, 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 blah. That's the one you want. You can get it for $40. It's going to have variable stuff. You're actually going to be able to adjust your levels. And I don't know if they'll let me paste stuff into Facebook or into YouTube. We will attempt it. If we get kicked, we'll just deal with that. So here's the one I'm looking at. I don't know if that link's gonna fly. It's my stream. It should let it. Nope, it's too long. Look it up on Amazon. Behringer, BEHRINGER, audio interface 1X XLR. Yeah, it's not. The link's too damn long. Let me see if I remove some stuff. Nah, just look it up. You'll be able to find it quicker than I am. Behringer, that you can get that one for $40. That's going to give you a lot more depth. It's going to be the USB interface that you'd want for your computer. And I think here's the advantage. If you go to a power supply like this, you can split your signal after it comes out of this thing and then just boost it up. I don't know. It will work on PlayStation? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it'd have to, wouldn't it? You'd have to be able to get it to work on the PlayStation. Let me look it up. They're called audio interfaces too. PS4. How to connect your audio interface to your PS4. Yeah. I'm seeing a video on YouTube here. I don't want to get dinged, but I'll show you a little bit of it. Use professional microphones on your console. XLR, mixer, USB, audio, streaming. So this guy's got a video, Chris Wilmhurst. It's got a lot of views too. But yeah, there's your chain. And so here's the advantage of that. I don't want to get a strike. Well, wouldn't be the first one I got. Yeah, and it'll probably have both of those on it. Actually, dude, it'll probably have both of those outs. Let me take a look. I'm gonna steer you wrong. So it has both. It's got the RCA outs and it has a USB out. So you got both. And it's got the 48 volt phantom power. If you don't know what that is, with condenser mics, they need to be powered. They run electricity through the magnet to make it more sensitive. That's why condenser mics always pick up more and they seem warmer. But yeah, that's the way I would go. You could split it out, run out the XLR, split it, run one to the PS4 and one to that. When it comes to your teammates or your stream's always got to win, dude. So if you've got to turn it down to make it good for the stream and your buddies can barely hear you, let them turn them bitches up. My mic, all right, so here's the deal, dude. We're doing two totally different things, though. You have a much more professional rig setup, and what I mean by that is you have a basic condenser mic with a power supply, and all that then goes to your computer. When you look at something like this, when you're talking about these USB mics, it's all in one. It's all in here. It's got the mic, there's a preamp and a mixer that I have access to, and it's converting it all the way to USB. So, which one's better? Well, right now my setup's better, but there's no upgrade path for me. This is it. This is done. I bought this. It plugs into my computer. It's done. Yeah, I could buy one of these things. I could buy one of these audio interfaces like you're getting and have another preamp, I guess. But it's not going to make it sound any better. All that's already being handled here. There's no way to bypass the electronics that's on this mic. So I have to deal with what's in here. So yeah, I could run it to something else, maybe boost the signal, stuff like that. But it's pointless to do. I might as well just run it right into the USB 3 on my computer. You, however, you have a modular system. So right now you've had what you've been using. And if you want to upgrade, you can do whatever you want. You can buy better XLR cables to run from your microphone to your to your audio interface, like we just learned. You can buy better cables, because cables do matter when you talk about analog signals. Condenser mics are better too. Yes, I prefer condenser. That is an opinion, and I can explain the difference. But your upgrade path is far better. Stick with the mic you got, get a better power supply, get that audio interface, start using that. Then if you want to upgrade again, get a better mic. Get like the blue Ember. You can get that for like $100, and that'll work with your power supply. The blue Ember with that power supply will be incredible. It will be a monumentous leap up from where you're at now. And the thing is you can do it incrementally. I knew all this stuff when I bought this mic, but for me, I wasn't interested in the upgrade. That and my desk is already so busy. Multiple monitors, different headsets, all the LED lit up mice pads. I got this game pad that I use for doing pretty much all my OBS stuff. I got a lot of stuff on my desk already, so I'm not trying to add any more like that. But for you, you're playing on a console, you don't have too much really going on anyways. That's what I would do. Stick with the mic you have right now, get a better audio interface. after you've been using for that for a little bit and you got another $100 to burn on the stream, remember we were talking about using the money for things that'll actually benefit the stream instead of things you think look cool, which are cool, like better headsets, better chairs, stuff like that. Get you a better mic. First night you come on with that better mic, you're going to hear someone say, hey, dude, suddenly you sound incredible, man. What did you do? And you're like, oh, yeah, guys, so I got me a better power supply. I can tune in a little bit better. I can get the guys on PlayStation hearing me the way I want. I can get the guys on YouTube hearing me the way I want. And that's what you can do with a better mixer. And then you can upgrade your mic. And then you can do all that. And then once you get to the point, you've got that $100 Ember mic on a boom, and it's running to either this Behringer or the next one up from it, you're done. I mean, you can upgrade if you want to, you know, be one of the cool streamers. Got like a $400 audio interface that does voice modulation and all that other stuff, but that's the upgrade path down the way. To get you to where you need to be, that's the route. Upgrade that power supply, continue to use your mic, either get a boom next or get a better mic next. But my setup's better than yours is right now, but your setup can get way better than mine could ever be. That's the reality. I just took the easy way out. Boom, do it in one shot, be done. But you do the path you got, because you can do it $40 here, $100 there, $20 here. And do not underestimate how much different a better XLR cable can get. Like, a better cable makes a huge difference. Okay, yeah, condenser mics. So you have condenser mics, and then the non-condenser mics, cardio mics is what they call them. Cardio mics don't pick up as much. Good, yeah, I'm glad I can help you, dude. I'm glad I can help you out with the audio stuff. Condenser mics are powered, and so there's a diaphragm in there that gets charged with electricity. It's basically a magnet, and it's vibrating already. It's already vibrating, so any little noise that hits it, it detects so much wildly more. That's why, like with condenser mics, you can hear more things that are going on in the background. Anytime I'm talking and I've beaten the noise gate, you're going to hear background noise that you don't hear when I stop. You hear stuff. Okay, so the condenser mic's going to pick up more of those things, and some people feel like it's a more natural tone, and it also needs power. That's where that 48-volt phantom power comes from, because you got to power the microphone. Condenser mics are just basically static. They're analog. They're non-dynamic. It's basically just a you know, a reverse speaker. So it's just a speaker waiting to pick up air vibrations that convert those into signals. Some of the most popular mics in history were cardio mics. Okay, but for like production, for quality, for, you know, because here, think about this, man. Your stream is a combination of a couple different things. It's a performance, but it's also an audio booth. You're doing voiceover work because people are watching you, and a lot of people are just listening to you. So you need to treat everything as voiceover work to make it sound really clear and be up in their grill and stuff. And cardio mics are going to be more dynamic, because I can talk really quiet, just really, really quiet. And so long as I'm triggering OBS, this thing will pick it up. So like cardio mics won't do that. Like back in the day when I would have to mic my cabs and stuff like that, you always use cardio mics because you use cardio mics because condenser mics would just pick up every single little hum, every little bitty noise, sounds reflecting off of your speaker in your cab get picked up by condenser mics. So better for voice, not good for instruments and stuff. But for me, I choose the cardio mics just so that I don't have to work as hard and it sounds better. But again, it's preference. Watch some videos, watch some comparisons. There's a lot of the greatest mics that musicians swear to their entire career are cardio mics. It's just all preference. Yeah, almost always, almost exclusively they use cardio mics. Now, like your main like rock stations and stuff, they may just have cardio mics because they've got animals in there that don't really know how to take care of professional equipment and stuff. But any of like your NPR, talk radio, without question, they're all cardio mics. That's why you always see something like this. And you see a lot of musicians use them too. Anytime you like the Grimy Politics logo that's up on the screen right now, that's your traditional like sitting on your desk radio, welcome to whatever host shit. Like that's the speakers they use are condenser mics because they're just way better at picking up everything. They use condensers, the powered ones, because they want a clear signal that sounds incredible. But if you're gonna abuse your mic, like say you're gonna take a mic on stage with you and bounce it, like do the mic drop walk away kind of stuff, use a cardio mic, because condenser mic's not gonna survive that. They can't take as much abuse. That's why if you got a condenser mic, you really need to have it on one of these isolation things. Can you see that? Yeah, this isolation thing, it actually floats. It actually floats on like cables, basically, to keep it isolated. So even if I'm smacking this, the only reason you can hear is because I've already got the mic triggered from speaking, but you wouldn't really hear anything on that. You can also not hear when I hit my desk and stuff like that. If this thing was sitting on a stand on the desk, every little noise you'd hear, because it's condenser and it's all about picking up any little vibration. I think yours is a condenser too. Go back. But escape. Yeah, yours is a condenser. That power supply you're using is giving it power, so it's a condenser mic. Yep, 100%. So you're already getting the advantages of that, and that's probably why you're clipping it out. That would be my guess. If you go back and listen to one of your streams, you might be able to pick out what I'm talking about. You might be able to see it. No, this is a condenser. Condenser means powered. This one's a powered mic. Yours is a condenser. They both are. Yep, I'm looking up the stats on it. The Newer 800 is a condenser mic, so it's being powered. Yep, it's being powered. So like I said, like, you know, they reviewed that mic really well. Everybody that reviewed that mic, it went really well on YouTube. I was very familiar with it. As soon as I actually threw the numbers, I was like, wait a minute, that's that one that's like $20 on Amazon that everybody's crazy about. Yep, just make sure you're using it the right way too. It's a I don't know what the orientation is on that mic, but you need to make sure you're using it right. If it's supposed to be in the end, go in the end. If it's supposed to be in the side, go in the side. That stuff makes a huge difference for the audio tone. But no, man, you got a good setup. Get you a better audio interface and you'd be in good shape, I think. Let's bring that sucker up a little bit. Get your audio on par with the quality of your broadcast, man. Make sure everything's up as tight as you can get it. Mine can't be upgraded because everything's in the mic. If I want to upgrade anything about mine, I've got to get a completely different mic. I've got to start completely over. Both of our mics are just condensers. That's the technology in the top of the microphone itself. What differentiates our microphone is this one is what's traditionally called a USB mic. These are just called USB mics. That's your Blue Yetis, the G-Track Pros, the Yeti Snowball or the Blue Snowball. Those are USB mics, meaning it plugs directly into USB into the computer. There's no way to upgrade it. I can buy a new one. Yours is like modular. You got your microphone, you got your power supply, you got your cable. Those are all individual components that you can upgrade individually. And honestly, this is, as far as I know, like the best USB mic. So even if I was like, I'm going to get a better USB mic, I think I'm buying another one of these, maybe in white. Like, there isn't really a better. They are pretty much the top of the tits. But again, it's all about preference. Crazy. Yep. The XLR ones, the better condensers. Yeah, the best condenser mics are going to be the XLRs with the audio interfaces. That's going to be the creme de la creme. It's going to get no better than that, because now you're talking professional grade audio equipment. See, this is like prosumer, if you've ever heard that term. It's basically, prosumer means consumer level, but like pro features, like the Blue Yeti and the G-Track Pro. These are prosumer devices, effectively. Features that are on the more expensive ones, but not all the expensive equipment. And so as you up, like the Behringer or the Behringer audio interface X1, that's like prosumer level equipment. It's not something a normal consumer would have. Normal consumer is going to have that dumb Windows microphone with the like round base and the mic that just comes up off of it that sounds like dog shit. But yeah, Yeah, if you're gonna do a hardcore stream, you definitely want to get the audio like lit. Cause you're busy on that mic, man. You want it to sound as good as it can. But yeah, when you made your decisions originally, dude, you made a good call. Going with the XLR and stuff, you made the right call without question. Let me double check, make sure nothing crazy happened on the internet. And again, like when you go to the if like right now, if you've got like your mic and that power supply and you're using like a super cheap garbage cable, go to your local music store. Get an XLR that's as long as you need. Don't get any way longer than you need, because it introduces interference. But yeah, get you a better cable too. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here too, man. Thanks so much for hanging out, dude. I'll be in your stream tomorrow night. When you go on, I'll hear you say hi. That was flattering, dude. I really appreciate that. When I showed up, that was very welcoming. But any questions you got, man, just hit me up, dude. And if you get TeamSpeak, when you get a PC, dude, hit me up and you can get in and actually chat with me. So, but I'm gonna bring the stream to an end. Yeah, get a better cable. I'm bringing the stream to an end. You have a great night, dude. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Bretter cable. That's awesome. Get a Bretter cable. All right, playing the outro. Have a good night, brother.